Kay Ash, we sending you lots of love. Wow, you're early. I haven't even got my got it up on here yet. If you're glad I'm live, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Let me just click on my live. Give me 2 seconds to bring my chat up. Come on, what are you doing? It's frozen. Just bear with me a second. Let me try that again. Sometimes it just takes a minute to come up on here. So there we go. This should work this time. Yeah, that's worked there. So let me just turn the sound down. There we go. Right, okay. So I've got my live on. I've got my tablet. I've got my card. So if anyone wants a question, just ask me. Thank you for liking that, honey. Sending you so much love. So just to remind everyone watching the replay, tickets are on sale for my live event in London. If you want to come to this in May, it is in person only. Then obviously you can check out the link in the description box below. Also, I've got my new deck of cards that's become available to buy today. I'm going to be posting that a little bit later on. That's a song deck as well. So that's available. And if you want a personal reading with me, you can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I am also doing a special dragon reading for this week only for everyone. I'm going to be announcing that a bit later. So if you want to know what dragons are around you in 2024, you can email me about that too. But today we're going to do some questions. Now, if you are watching this back later on and you haven't had a question answered or you're wondering what the angels want you to know, just click on anywhere in this replay and you'll get an answer. Okay, and if I answer a question, you're live in the chat with me today and something is resonating with you, then that's for you too. So we're going to start then with, I'm going to do Ashwi because Ashwi was the first in there. So Ashwi says, can I get a message from my DMB and a message from the angels for me today? So let's see, first of all, what does your connection require today? What does your connection require today? Hello, Shine. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone who's in. We've got Mariana. We've got Anjanan in the house. Thank you for being in here. So right now, the angels are saying your connection needs courage. So remember, we have to have strength to be on this journey. And not just to be a twin flame or in a love divine relationship, but to be here walking on the earth, We have to have courage for that. And your connection requires courage because your person is building courage right now to move forward, which means they've got to step outside of the comfort zone. So what I'm really feeling here is what your twin, what B is saying to you is, I am gaining courage right now to step outside of my comfort zone, to be able to reach out to you and to be with you and talk to you and tell you how I feel. And that's why the connection requires the separation. So that's why separation is occurring in your connection, because this is where the courage comes in. So the message says time apart is a great opportunity to focus on healing. So the angels are reminding you why separation happens. It's not that you're being punished or anything bad's happening. It's for healing. So really what your twin is saying to you, because I'm connecting with this intuitively, is I am gaining courage through the separation. I'm gaining courage through the time apart to be able to move forward towards you the right way. And that's why the connection requires boundaries, because your person is kind of saying to you, I'm going to be around you and I'm going to be with you at the right time. So the boundaries are there for self-respect and self-love. So another reason why separation happens, so you can work on self-love and loving yourself through self-respect. So it's about self-worth. So that's the lesson you're both learning right now. And the connection requires communication. So this is such a huge sign that the separation is coming to an end and communication is coming in. And, B is going to reach out to you, but you're being reminded by the angels why separation happens in the first place, why it's so powerful. And we have to understand that it's always working in our favour. So the separation has created the boundary so you can work on self-love and work on healing the self and all the healing, and also to gain courage to be able to resume communication. So seek to understand, not just hear or speak. So the message from the angels is when he does reach out to you, which he will, make sure that you are having compassion and empathy and you're listening to what he's saying, and you're understanding what the conversation is about instead of just wanting to speak or get your point across. It's about listening to each other as well. And I feel that's so important. So let's do a little message from him to you right now. What does he want to say? This is the card. I see you in everyone I meet. So what he's saying is I'm seeing you everywhere right now. Everywhere I go, anyone I talk to, anyone I'm around, I see you in those people. So that's why he's being reminded of you. You are constantly running through my mind and heart. So this is such a big message about communication coming back in. But the angels want you to be aware of why the separation has occurred and that it's been serving you. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Donna, sending you so much love. Thank you to everyone who's jumping in here. We've got Scarlett, we've got Alan. Thank you all for being here. So we're going to do a next message we're going to do is for Anjanan, who says, hi, Liz, any message about my DM's current feelings? So let me just move the camera a little bit there. It was out of focus there for me. So what do you need to know? What does your DM want you to know today? This is for Anjanan. What do you need to know? And this deck I'm using today is the Divine Masculine Soul Messages deck. There are some deep messages in here as well. So there's a lot of healing messages in here as well. So these messages can be a bit intense. So, whenever I pull these cards, I'm reading them intuitively, remember. It isn't you. So this is what he wants you to know today. It isn't you. In other words, he's saying it's not you, okay? You've done nothing wrong. Don't take it personally. I've just been hurt so many times in the past that I have a hard time trusting. But it's about him needing to trust himself because, it's all a projection of what's going on with it. So what he wants to say to you today is, it isn't you. I'm working on my wounds and healing myself to be able to trust myself, to be able to give to you the right way. And I do trust you. It's just that I've been hurt before, so I struggle trusting. So what he's really saying to you is I'm healing wounds right now to be able to love you the right way. That's what you need to know. But it isn't you. So don't take it personally or get triggered by anything because he's saying it's not you, it's me. We've got Mariana says, hi Liz, can I have a message from DM and from the angels about my upcoming trip? So let's see what the connection requires between you and your divine masculine. Here we go. Tolerance. Says, be accepting of others' choices. So really right now, you have to accept that it's his choice to do his healing and go his own way. And I know it's hard. And you might think, well, it's hard for me to tolerate what's going on and what he's done and what he's doing. But it's about accepting others' choices. So in other words, it's about acceptance. So the connection really does require acceptance right now by understanding that he has to do things his way. And you have to do things your way. Because that will bring you together. You may not understand some of the things he does, but he won't understand some of the things that you do either. But at the end of the day, you'll come back together at the right time. So the connection requires acceptance right now. So what does he want to say? I should never have let you go. So he does recognise that and he understands that. It's not like he takes it lightly. He's saying, I should never have let you go. So let's pull you a dragon card about your upcoming trip. You've got the Golden Atlantean Dragon. So this is really powerful because Atlantean is connected with telepathy and feelings and emotions and feeling sensitive, connecting with your clear awareness. And I feel that's what this trip is going to bring in. So you're going to remember wisdom, the wisdom of Golden Atlantis during this trip. So the trip, whatever it is going to bring in psychic power and knowledge. And also it's going to be a part of your awakening. It's going to bring you back to yourself because it brings back your knowledge, gifts and talents so you can reclaim your mastery. So that's what this trip is going to do for you. So it's going to work for you in amazing ways. Powerful stuff. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Shine Bright says, hello, beautiful. Hello to you, honey. Shine says, any message from my DM Akshke and the universe, any timeline for us? He was silent suddenly. Any guidance? We are in communication, but he went silent suddenly. And I got a message telepathically. He wants to offer love in the 3D, but then why did he go silent? Because he's processing. If you go to my TikTok, if you've got access to that, and watch the video I did, not the last one, the one to music before, that answers your question. Because the message was, I want to be more loving towards you, but I'm not ready. Okay, so what he's saying is, he's gone within to process. It doesn't mean anything's wrong. What we think is that when they are silent, there's something wrong, and there isn't. Okay, you have to understand there's nothing wrong. So, yeah, don't give up. Okay, the connection right now requires perseverance. So the universe is saying, don't give up, because even when it feels like too much to bear, stand strong. Now, what I'm connecting here is with the bear, the spirit animal, and the brown bear. I feel the brown bear is guiding you right now to be strong during this time, because there's nothing wrong. It may feel that way, and your ego may start coming up with lots of doubts and struggles, but really just needs a little bit of time to process. And you've received that telepathic communication because you know that's the truth. But you know he has to be ready for that. So he's taking time to process and get ready. So while he's doing that, instead of panicking and thinking there's something wrong, focus on you. You know, you don't have access to TikTok. Well, what it is really, what the card was saying was loving. I want to be more loving, but I'm not ready. But he's still checking you out on social media, or, you know, he's still around in some way. And he's around you telepathically. That's the message. So the message is, there's nothing wrong. Use this time to focus on you and just be ready for anything right now. So what does he want to say to you? You know, why is he quiet? What's going on with him? What do you need to know? I know what we have is something really special. And this card's just moved off the deck. I know what we have is something really special. I will never find anyone like you again. That's why I feel so stupid for letting you go. So he's going through fears around the past and things he's done and the way he's behaved. He wants to make it right. But that takes a bit of time. He's realising how powerful this love is. And he's saying, lying to you was easier for me than telling you the truth about what was going on. So he feels like there was something that happened in the past that he feels shame about and guilt about. Something he may have lied about. That could have been about his situation, or it could have been about his feelings, you know, when they're in denial. So it feels like he wants to talk to you about the past, and he wants to open up about that to make the future much better. But you have to give him time to work through what he's going through. So don't feel he's lying to you now, or, you know, he's letting you go now. This is what he's dealing with from the past, things that have happened in the past. He feels like a fool for the things he's done before, and he feels shame about that. And he's working through that. So just let him come back to you at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? So the way the chats work, if you're wondering, is as soon as someone donates, I do that as a priority. And then once I've done the donations, I go back to where I was in the chat. So Anne says, how is Frank with the wife about selling their house? So thank you for the donation, honey. So first of all, let's see what, what your connection requires right now between you and Frank. So self-love. So remember, when Frank chooses himself, he will always choose you. Understand that. It's not about him choosing the wife or choosing anything else, okay? That's what's going on with him. He needs to choose himself, because when he chooses himself, he'll choose you. That's what you need to be aware of. So right now he's falling in love with himself before he can fall in love with you. Okay, because he needs to love himself. He needs to say, right, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. So when he falls in love with himself, in other words, when he puts himself first, he's going to stand up for what he truly wants. And what he truly wants is you, not a house with her, or, to move into another legal obligation with her. He knows this is his opportunity now to find his way out. But he has to do it through self-love. And also the connection requires patience. So on your behalf, you have to be patient with this. So the angel is saying to you, release worry and fear as it's meant to be. Okay, all is as it's meant to be. So it's meant to be happening this way. So whatever's going on with him and his wife, it's meant to be happening because this is the time when the opportunity is being presented to him to find his way out. Now that's up to him. Whether he decides to take it or not, that's up to him. That's his lesson to learn. And it's your lesson to be patient with the process, because it will happen at the right time. So for him, he's got to focus on himself right now to be able to be strong enough to say, no, I am now quitting this relationship because I want a fresh start. So that's what you've got to trust him to do that, okay? So patience for you and self-love for him. So what's going on between him and the wife? Let's get my karmic deck. Hopefully my other karmic deck will be coming soon as well, so I can do a reading with that one. So the message coming through is, what he's saying is, this is our problem. And I feel that maybe she's bringing things up because the card says, leave her alone, this is our problem. Okay, so she may be bringing up other things. Okay, because, she'll be sensitive to what's going on. She'll be aware that, he doesn't love her and all of these things. So energetically, he's kind of saying to her, leave her alone. It's like he wants her to leave you alone. So it's not like she's going to come at you or anything like that, but it's like he's saying to you, you must understand that I'm trying to protect you right now. I'm trying to protect you so that you don't get dragged into any drama. So he's saying this is our problem. We need to sort this out. So he's saying to the wife, this isn't because of anything else. It's because I don't want that anymore. Okay? And I'm distant because I can't talk to you about this. So he's struggling to talk to you about this, and that's why he's distant. Because it's their problem. So that's why you're being asked to have patience. So whatever's going on between him and the wife, it's meant to be happening so that he can make the right decision. But you have to trust him to do that, okay? That's what you need to know. Okay? I just want to answer this question because Joe's saying, Miss Liz, no other reader wants to answer my question. I'm really hoping you can. My question is, am I an earth angel or a chosen one or not? You're here for a reason. We're all here for a reason. Okay, this is a journey back to the self. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. We all are. And once we wake up, we're shown the way. Okay, so the angels are saying to you, if you feel you have a mission here, it's probably that you do. Earth angels, chosen ones, really, it's the same thing. Being a chosen one, you were chosen to come to earth. So we're all chosen ones. We've all been chosen to have this life. This life is a gift. There's people up there queuing to come down in an earthly body. So you're already chosen by being alive. And you know that you have something special to give because you are a kind, gentle being. I'm not saying your life's been like that always, because we all go through darkness and struggle. But you know that there's something more that you have to give. So we can all be earth angels by walking in the light. So you're aware there's something about you that you want to, act on and progress with and do. So that's what you need to be aware of, that you're already the chosen one and you are already an earth angel. You just need to think about the way you want to, portray that in the world. So that really is about going within and meditation and connecting with yourself to realize what you've come here to do. That's what you need to know, okay? We're going to do Larisha. Thank you for the donation, honey. DM or angel card, please. Thank you. So, message for Larisha. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Larisha? So, the message coming through for you, honey, is your person is connecting with you right now in dreams. So, your person said, I see you in my dreams. We are already together in the 5D. So, remember that you're already together in the 5D. Okay, which means you're already connected in this inner union. You're already feeling each other's energy. So, work on that, because he's saying, I love who I am when I'm with you. So he knows very well that you change his life when he's with you. I mean, you have changed his life. But when he's with you, he feels amazing. Okay, he feels like he can do anything. Feels strong and powerful. And he's saying, I love the person that I am when I'm with you. So I want to be with you. That's why he's with you in dreams right now. And you're already together in the 5D. So it's really just a matter of time until this manifests into an outer union. So the message from the angels is work on the 5D connection and be you, because he loves the person he becomes when he's with you. So he loves who you are. So you don't need to change anything or be different than you are. Just be you, because your authentic self is the power. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, looking amazing as always. Can I get a message from my DM? How is he feeling about me? And any messages from his karmic partner. So again, the angels are reminding you, you don't need to be focusing on the karmic partner, okay? Because that just brings in third-party energy. What you need to be doing is focusing on you and him and yourself and your connection with source, because that will move things forward. The more you focus on the karmic partner is always going to be around. So what your masculine is saying to you is, I feel so connected with you. Even though we're miles apart, and miles apart can be in distance or it can be emotions. Even though we're miles apart, I can feel you like you're sitting next to me. You are always with me. And they give me fear. So let go of any fear about what's going on with the karmic partner or what their relationship is like. They give me fear around that, because that's something you need to let go of and release and realize that you are the one. and that you are enough, and don't compare yourself with anybody else, because he feels connected to you. And he's saying, even though we're not together right now, I feel you. I feel like you're sitting next to me. You were always with me. That's how he feels. So don't focus on what's going on with the karmic partner. I mean, I'll bring you a message in from about that. But you don't need to be focusing on that. It's so important that you realise that. You know, because the more you focus on it, the worse things can get, because you start panicking. Just understand that when this person tries to be around him, okay, whether it's touching him physically or trying to touch him emotionally, he pulls away because he doesn't feel that way. And that's what you need to understand. He's saying this person may also be speaking badly about him to other people. And he's saying, I'm not a bad person. He feels guilty about things and he needs to change. So that's what's going on, because this karmic person may be trying to affect his emotions in some way. And he's saying, don't even try that, you know. I need to change, leave me alone. But he feels guilty. So don't focus on the connection with them. Focus on you and your person. Focus on you and him. Okay, that's what you need to know. Erica, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I love your accent. Thank you, honey. I'm actually from Stoke-on-Trent, where Robbie Williams, the singer, is from. We've got the same accent, if you're wondering. Guided message for me, please. Thank you. So what does your connection require right now? Joe, I have already answered your question. I'll go into it in a little bit more detail, though, because I've just seen you've donated there. So what the message for you is right now, Erica, is whatever's going on, whether it's something you're going through with your love life, or things you're going through at work, or anything to do with money, or anything, health, anything, laughter is the answer. So the angels want you to find more time to find fun in your life, or to find laughter, because sometimes we take things way too seriously and we stress over things and we don't need to. So remember all those times that you laughed. And also, you know, if you are connecting with a special person, remember all those times you laughed together. So focus on those kind of energies instead of the negatives or stressful times or things that may have gone wrong. Focus on the good things, and that will attract more in. But really, a kind of a general message for you today is to find time to do things that make you laugh, to be more playful, to raise your vibration. So I'm going to bring in a dragon card for you. What dragon is around you today? You've got two. You've got the rose pink dragon and the black dragon. Now, the black dragon is protecting you, because the black dragon cocoons you in light and love as your divine potential grows. So in other words, as things improve in your life, you're being protected. And you're also being asked to meditate, reflect, and, you know, go through this healing process because you're going through a transformation. So you're undergoing a transformation right now because something new is coming into your life. Okay, that may be an opportunity. It could be something to do with love, the next chapter of your life. So the rose pink dragon is assisting you with a heart chakra activation, so you're able to feel things more, because this dragon is preparing your heart. And that also means preparing you for the cosmic heart, which means it feels like love is coming to you. Love that's either coming back or coming in, that's going to be more light-hearted, and it's going to be filled with laughter and joy. So open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. So in other words, right now, focus on falling in love with life. Focus on the connection with you and God. The focus on you and the universe. Think that you and the universe have got a thing going on, because you do. And when you start falling in love with life, life will fall in love with you, and things will start shifting. And you'll start noticing blessings everywhere. So gratitude really is the key to moving things forward. But what you need right now is more laughter, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? That's your guided message. Miss Sakura, thank you for the donation, honey. So just so everyone knows, I'm not ignoring anyone. If people are donating to me, it's an energy exchange, so I will focus on those first and then go back to where I was in the chat, okay? But if anything is resonating with you and I'm not answering you directly, it will also be for you. So Miss Sakura says, current message, thoughts and feelings from Paul in the 3D today. So what do you need to know? So the first message is he's kind of apologising for the past if he's lied to you in any way or denied his feelings or not been there for you. He's saying it was just easier for me than being honest and open, telling you the truth about what's going on. So it feels like, he's a little bit embarrassed about opening up about certain things in his life that he needs to change and things about himself, his own fears and insecurities. So he's kind of shut himself down. So he's apologizing to you for doing that. So what does your connection require right now? What does your connection require today? Today it requires, it's got to be reciprocated. So giving and receiving is in equal measure. So in other words, he's very aware that he needs to give to you. That he needs to be able to give to you the way you give to him. It needs to be a balanced connection. And that's what he's thinking about. So he knows for it to be a balanced connection, he needs to open up to you about everything in his life. But he feels a lot of shame about the past. So just give him time to open up. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So Joe says, am I an earth angel or a chosen one? So I've explained that you are a chosen one because you're here. Okay, but I'm going to use a couple of decks to connect with anything the angels want you to know. So the message coming through for you is you are a twin flame. Okay, that's what you need to know. You are a twin flame. That will possibly be why you've been guided here, because I am a twin flame and most of the people watching are a twin flame. So this means you've either met already or you will meet your special person. Now, twin flame is about having a mission. So you've got a mission here. Okay, as a twin flame to change the world, to be in a divine love connection that will also change the world. So the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So think about your life. Is there someone special you are connecting with right now that you feel is your twin flame? Or do you feel like there's something coming to you or something is missing because you are a twin flame? Now, I've kind of changed my channel slightly where I'm not focusing on the label twin flame anymore because it can cause confusion. But if you want to know more about the twin flame journey, go to my playlist section. I've done videos and videos and videos. There's a Twin Flames Everything You Need to Know playlist. There's all kinds of information in there. But that's what you need to know. You are a twin flame, which also means you are a light worker and you have a mission here. So let me also pull you a card from, let me see what the deck I'm looking for. If I can find it. If I can't find it, I'm going to use a different deck. I can't find the deck I'm after, so I'm not meant to use that one. I'm going to bring you a message from Archangel Michael. So what does Archangel Michael want to say to you? What does Archangel Michael want to say? Archangel Michael, by the way, he's kind of the Thor of heaven, if you don't know. He's the strength angel. He's saying to you, right now you're learning about self-respect and you're learning to focus upon divine and perfect health. So focus upon that. Focus upon living your best life, your most healthy life. And everything you're going through in your journey, because the angels have confirmed to you there that you are a twin flame, you will be learning lessons of self-worth and self-respect and how to value yourself and how to allow value into your life. So you can use this prayer and say, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so they support my well-being. Dear God and the angels, thank you for helping me to see myself as you see me through the eyes of love. Thank you for honouring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage and wisdom to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so I am surrounded by loving and kind people. And I feel those are the things that you're going to be bringing into people's lives. So you are an earth angel, a chosen one. It's all pretty much the same thing. The angels want you to know that you are a twin flame. And maybe that's why other readers haven't been able to confirm that to you, because you were meant to have it confirmed today. I mean, no one can say for sure if someone is or isn't your twin flame, but you certainly are a twin flame. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Dari says, can you read me? Let's get you an angel message. Let's get you a message from Archangel Michael. Okay, so my readings are a little bit different than perhaps someone who pulls tarot cards. I use tarot as well, but I'm going to give you an angel message that you need to know. So this is a message from Archangel Michael about something you need to hear today. So the first message is, what you need to do in your life is decide to be happy now. Happiness is a choice. So if you're depending on other people to be happy or waiting for something to happen to be happy, you have the option to change that now, because happiness is a choice. And we can be happy regardless of the outside circumstances. So decide to be happy now. And the way we can become happy is by being in the present moment, the power of the now. That's where the power is. Instead of stressing over the past that we can't change or the future that hasn't yet happened, and we get all anxious about it, be in the now. So you can affirm and say, angels, thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, to joy, to bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. So this is also about looking for things in your life now to be grateful for, because they're there. Some days we have to look a lot closer to find them. Some days we notice them straight away because we're feeling better, but they are there. And also make a commitment. So the angel's saying, right, make a commitment to be happy now. So making a commitment can also be about things you want. You may want to make a commitment to your special person, or maybe you want someone in your life to make a commitment to. So you may want to be married, or maybe you've already made a commitment and you're working on that. Maybe you're thinking, I want it out of something that you've made a commitment to. But the message is, whatever's going on in your life right now, make a commitment to be happy now. That's your choice, and Archangel Michael will help you with that. He will give you courage and confidence when you call on him. You can call on him for strength and power, and that will allow you to commit to yourself, your life, and your divine purpose. So say to the angels, please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Kat says, can I please get guidance for me about union? Thank you for the donation, honey. What do you need to know? What does your connection require right now? This is for Kat. What do you need to know? What does your connection require? One card. Card coming out is attention. So it needs attention. So in other words, to be in union, you need to be giving each other attention. You know, you need to be around each other. But also, to move into union, you need to pay attention to what's going on around you, because you're always being shown signs and synchronicities that union is coming. For anyone who's watching who doesn't know what union means, it means being in a permanent relationship with the person that you love. So the message says, listen more than you speak. So you're learning right now to listen. Now, we learn that through separation, through the stillness, through the silence. We learn to be aware of what's going on around us. So yes, your person needs to give you attention, and you need to give them attention in a physical way to be in union. But you need to be aware that you are being shown so many things right now about what's coming, and you're also working on yourself. So also, you deserve your own attention. So you also have to work on giving yourself everything that you want or crave from them, while you are not together in the physical world. So what does your person want to say to you today? What do you need to know? My love for you scares me. So it's because it's so intense. It's something he's never experienced before. It's not that he doesn't love you. He's saying, my love. So you are his love, but the love scares him. So that means he just has to get used to it. He has to adjust to it. So while you aren't receiving the attention that you think you want from him, or you think you deserve from him, give all of that to yourself. So let's bring in the Twin Flame Message Tarot and see if we can get a message about anything else to do with union you need to know. The message is, release anything weighing you down. So, you know, the angels aren't kind of giving you a timeline or anything like that, because you're learning to pay attention to the way the universe speaks to you. So instead, release anything weighing you down. So if you're worrying about the when or the how or anything else, release it by praying about it, giving it to heaven, and then it will be transmuted into peace. So the message for you today is, release anything that's weighing you down. And clearly that's what needs to happen anyway to be in union. I hope that helps, okay? Dreams, thank you for the donation, honey. My DM's feelings and thoughts about me today, please. So what do you need to know today? Okay, the message coming through today is, I have visions about us being together forever. I feel that's what you need to know, and these are clarifying cards. So today, in this new week, this new day, he's visualizing being together. And he's saying to you, I want to be with you forever. Now, what he means by that is, in this lifetime, he wants to be with you for the remainder of his earthly life. But he recognizes that you are eternal beings in some way, that you are forever. Because he's saying I have visions about us being together forever. So what I'm actually connecting with that is, he recognizes that you go beyond this lifetime. He's saying, I just don't know how to act in a committed relationship. So he's trying to learn how to be with you the right way. He's saying, I struggle with being in a committed relationship. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to let you down. I don't want to fail you. So he's learning that, and he's saying, I feel this huge pull to you, and I just don't understand what this connection really is. So he's trying to understand the connection right now, and he's trying to work out how to be in a relationship like this, and he's having visions. So in other words, his third eye is opening, he's becoming more spiritual, he's going through an awakening, and he's starting to realise more and more that your connection is beyond the physical world. So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. I can't say. Oh, there we go. Hi, dealers. Happy Monday. I see a lot of breakthrough signs and then returning to me. What's next? What do the angels want me to know? So what's next and what do the angels want you to know? So I'm going to pull you a card from this deck. And what does your connection require right now? What does your connection require right now? Here we go. And I'm going to pull you a message as well from Archangel Michael. So the first message is, go for what you want. So the connection requires action. You know, this is a card that symbolises where we are today, because this is the energy of March. So the light is bright between you. The spark is bright. So what's next is action. Go for what you want. You want him, he wants you, but you must go for that. Archangel Michael is saying pay attention to your dreams. So you will also be dreaming about this love. You're going to be connecting through your dreams. You're going to receive guidance in your dreams. And really what the connection requires right now is patience, because he needs to take the action and you need to be patient. So it says, release worry and fear, because all is as it's meant to be. All is as it's meant to be. So pay attention to what you're dreaming about, because you're receiving signs. And you can ask him, okay, your person, to come into your, come into your bed tonight, but come into your dreams tonight to give you messages, to come together. You can invite him in so you can astrally connect with each other. And you can also ask the angels to come into your dreams to show you the truth. So big message here to pay attention to what you're dreaming about, because you're receiving signs in dreams, but also pay attention to your dreams, your actual dreams, what you want, because you have to go for what you want. And if for any reason he's continuously holding that back, yes, you're learning patience, but you have to ask yourself why. And it will be fear. His fear is getting in the way, and he needs to deal with that. I hope that helps, okay? Nina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages for me today? Let's do you a message from the dragons. The message coming through is the water dragon. Now, the water dragon assists you with dealing with any emotional things you're going through, and also helps you to get through anything you're going through by navigating around things. So the water dragon is saying, I'm helping you flow easily around obstacles. So any obstacles in the way, they're going to be released, okay? It says, Christ, light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. So go with the flow. This dragon is assisting you to go with the flow. So the message for you today is, whatever's going on, go with the flow. And Archangel Gabriel's dragon is bringing in a purification, which is really powerful when you've got the water dragon, because water purifies. Drinking more water, having a shower, feeling the cleansing energy coming in around you. So there's a cleansing taking place in your connection. And there's a cleansing taking place in your life right now as you prepare for what's next. So this dragon is assisting you with self-discipline, because you're going through ascension right now. So you can move towards joy, and you can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond, which opens you up to receiving your dreams. So the message is, go with the flow. If you're struggling with that, call on the water dragon. Call on Archangel Honiel, the angel of peace and grace, to assist you with going with the flow, to move easily around things. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Liv, thank you for being here, and thank you for moderating for me, honey. It means so much. We've got Michelle says, hi, lovely Liz. Thank you for the donation, honey. How may I know what my connection is with my special person? Can't seem to put him out of my mind and heart. What could be his feelings for me, or what he wants to say, and what is holding him back? So obviously you're feeling each other right now. So right now what your connection requires is courage. The angels are giving you courage to deal with what you're going through, because, it's painful to experience certain things and to not be around your person. So the message is, step outside your comfort zone. That's what you're going through right now. You're learning how to handle what's going on, and you're being given courage. So what he wants you to know is he's finding courage to be able to move this forward. So he needs courage to do that. If he's in a certain situation he needs to break free from. So he's saying to you, it's silly of me to want you so badly and keep it so concealed. I'm your secret admirer. So what he's saying is, I want to bring this love out into the open. I want to tell the world that we are together. I want to show you how I feel about you. I want everyone to know. But until he can do that, because he needs to gain courage to either remove himself from something he's already in, or to step out of his comfort zone, to, be out in the open the right way, he's your secret admirer. So in other words, he's watching you. He may be watching you through his dreams, through his visions, through his mind. He may be looking at you on social media or connecting with you in that way. But he's definitely feeling your energy. And he's saying, I know it's silly of me to keep it all concealed and keep my feelings concealed when I want you so badly. So he's saying, I want you so badly, but I need to be ready. So he's gaining the courage to be able to step outside of his comfort zone, whether that's his comfort zone where he's breaking through fears or he's releasing himself from something in the physical world, to be able to be with you the right way. So that's what's going on. But he wants you so badly. So you're saying, what does he want you to know? That's what he wants you to know. And what's holding him back is his own fears or his situation, and he's gaining courage to move out of that. That's what you need to know, okay? Next question we're doing is for TG Vlog, who says, hi Liz, does AJ have any messages for Namisha? Thank you for the donation. So what does AJ want to say to you today? What does AJ want to say? So the message coming through from AJ today is, I just can't get you out of my head. Okay, so you're constantly on his mind. So, obviously you may hear songs connected with that. You could hear Kylie Minogue, can't get you out of my head. He wants you to know that. What else do you need to know? That's the message for you today. Yeah, because he wants union with you. Union is that permanent relationship. I feel he wants marriage with you. I'm seeing this as a marriage when I'm connecting with the two of you. So he's saying everything is falling into place. So that's what the angels want you to know. There's no need to fear or worry about this. Everything is falling into place. And I feel that from October onwards, everything will be falling into place. Okay? He can't get you out of his head, and he's dreaming about you and visualizing you, being with him in that way. So I definitely feel this is very much about being together in a relationship, which will move into a marriage. But you have to have faith that it's all falling into place. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Daisy, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages for me from the angels? So let's do you a message from the angels and the dragons. Okay, I'm going to do you a message from the dragons and the angels. So the message is, you've got the rainbow dragon with you. Now, the rainbow dragon is obviously protecting you because it's that rainbow energy, but also assisting you with who you are. Being in tune with your psychic gifts and talents. I feel Archangel Raziel around you in that way. Archangel Raziel is the psychic angel. So this angel and this dragon, so Raziel and the rainbow dragon are bringing in power into your life so you can move forward fearlessly, to leap forward into joy. So really this is a bit like the Fool and the Tarot, where you're preparing for a new beginning. So the dragons and the angels are helping you to find joy in your life, because that will open all these new doors. So the angels saying, have trust and rediscover your wisdom, expect miracles and accept opportunities. So the rainbow dragon is saying your life is protected, but there's magic flowing in. Wow, look at this from Archangel Michael. A favourable outcome. So whenever you want is coming. There's going to be a favourable outcome. Whether it's in love, whether it's in career, health, whatever it is you're thinking of. So you can say, thank you, angels, for the beautiful outcome. Or you can say, thank you, God, for the beautiful outcome to this situation that's on my mind, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me to trust and have faith. Isn't that beautiful? So the angels will help you to have trust. The rainbow dragon is helping you to have trust, because blessings are on the way. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. What is happening in his karmic situation with the karmic? Is he having intimacy with her? Does he want to stay there? Any messages if they come? So really you're going through jealousy right now and pain, wondering what's going on between him and her. And you've been asked to remember to not focus on that and to focus on you and him. Okay? Because it'll drive you mad thinking about what's going on in their connection. What he's saying to you is, he's saying, I didn't intend to hurt you. He's apologising for the pain you're feeling, visualising or thinking about what's going on in that relationship. He said, I didn't want to hurt you. And this is a karmic deck, and he doesn't want to hurt that karmic partner either, because he's not a bad person. But this message is for you. I'm sorry this karmic situation hurt you. I didn't intend to hurt you. It was never my intention to put you through this kind of pain. So that's what he wants you to know. Okay, he's sorry and he's apologising that the karmic situation is hurting you so much. You know, the angels are asking you to stop focusing on those things, because, you know, you're the one he wants to be with. You're his true love. He's saying, I feel the pull back to you, like we are two magnets pulling towards each other. So that's how he feels. When he connects with you, he feels you coming back together. He's saying, I can feel you. I can still feel you. So you're the one he's feeling. You're the one he's connecting with, not her, you know. And you're in fear. Maybe I'll never sleep with him. Maybe it will never happen. Maybe this and that. You're in fear. You're in ego. You've got to move out of the ego and move back into the present moment. You're struggling because you're in pain. And because you are asking questions about the karmic situation, you are putting yourself into that pain so you can take yourself out of that pain. He's saying, I feel you. I'm magnetically being drawn back to you. I'm sorry this is hurting you, but it's lessons that we're both learning. And right now you're learning to let go. Is he doing it? He's not saying he's doing it. Okay, he's not saying he's doing it. It's your fear. Okay, I don't feel there's anything like that actually going on, because he's feeling you and he's connecting with you. You know, it's you that is visualising all of that, and you're the one who's focusing on all of that. So that's your own issue to heal. You know, sorry if it's harsh coming across, but it's the truth, you know. You are focusing on things that you don't need to be focusing on. Things that will just drive you mad and make you ill and put you into a low vibration. That's what and, you know, if it's causing you that much pain, you need to distract yourself from the journey for a while and work on self-love and self-care. Because all of that you're doing is bringing in pain, and it's making you anxious, and it's putting you into negative energy. And you don't need to be operating in negative energy. You need to be operating in positive energy, especially to move into union. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. Steph, thank you for the donation, honey. Hello, Liz. Am I going through ascension? Out of nowhere, I have flu-like symptoms, body aches, etc. Well, I talk about that. I think it's in today's reading. Yeah, it is, because I've only recorded today's reading. I was thinking I've got to record tomorrow's readings today. I talk a little bit about this, okay, because, and I spoke about it on the live yesterday at the beginning as well, because, you know, any flu-like symptoms, you're preparing for the next stage of your journey. So yes, you're going through ascension because you are preparing for the new. And they're giving me fear. So let go of fear. So obviously, I always say, you know, I'm not a doctor. If anyone's going through anything physically and you're worried, go and see a professional. Get, you know, advice for peace of mind. But more than likely, it's ascension. And you can call on Archangel Raphael and Jesus at any time, and they really are your healing team. So really what, you know, Archangel Raphael is saying, and, you know, the thing I love about this deck is, look how many cards there are, and only a couple come out, because it's a big sign of what you're going through. It's like clear guidance. So what, you know, Raphael is saying is everything you're going through is because of your love relationship. And it's because there's a miracle taking place. So this is definitely ascension, because you've been prepared for the new. So miracles are possible. In other words, yes, you're going to heal, but there's also a miracle coming into your love relationship. And this is all part of it. You know, you're being prepared for what's to come. So let go of any fear and focus on love, focus on healing, focus on giving back to yourself at this time. You know, when we go through physical things such as flu-like symptoms, body aches, we're being asked to slow down and give back to ourselves. You know, we're being asked to trust that we are safe. We're being asked to go within and spend some time with ourselves. You know, because when we're ill, what do we want to do? Nothing really. We don't even want to go on a phone when we're ill, do we? We just want to get better. So this is about giving to yourself right now everything you need to heal, to prepare for what's next. And sometimes we get ill when we've been that busy focusing on them and stressing over them. We get depleted and drained and run down. So give back to yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Hey Taz, great to see you. Member for 5 months. She's an Ascension Angel. Thank you for being here. Taz says, let me bring the message back up. Hi Angel, any messages from A or about our journey today? So what does the connection require? And, if anyone wants to become a member, all the details are in the description box below. So the message for you is the connection requires stillness, and you have to learn to be okay with that, to tolerate that. So, if there's no connection, as in no physical connection right now, because you're not physically communicating, or you're not communicating the way you want to, if there's silence or separation, breathe through it, breathe deeply, and observe the present moment. So whatever you're going through in your connection right now, whatever's happening, breathe yourself back into the now, because you know yourself, when we go into ego, we go into stress and we go into fear about the future or the past, or we're not feeling peaceful. So the angel's saying what they want you to do is to breathe in the stillness, to bring you back into stillness, to connect with your heart space, because that's where he is, but also to breathe through any pain or any struggle you're going through, and to know that it will be okay, that this stillness between you will pass. And also it says be accepting of others' choices. So again, the tolerance energy is about recognizing that when there is stillness or silence, it's there for a reason. So you're able to be okay with where you are. So I feel the message about the journey is to be okay with where you are right now. And Archangel Michael is saying when you use your imagination, you'll see the answer. So this is also about you becoming more claircognizant, your mind opening up, your crown opening up, your third eye opening up to receive, intuitive knowledge, wisdom, understanding of why this is all happening. So your imagination, you'll see the answer, you'll understand. But it's also about visualizing what you desire and focusing on what you want. So what does he want to say to you today? So I definitely feel the message is, breathe through the stillness, because what he's saying to you is, I'm not good at expressing my feelings. So he's struggling with expressing his feelings. He's saying, I wish you could just look into my heart and feel all the love I have for you. So what he's saying is, I just wish you could realize and see and know how much I care about you and how much I love you and want you and desire you. And I feel that's really what the angels are saying, because if you connect with the stillness and breathe deeply, in other words, meditation or coming back into your heart space, you'll feel that. So until he's able to express his feelings, which he will be working on in the silent times, look into your heart and you'll know the truth. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Jake, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages from my angels and guides above? So let's pull you a dragon card. Look at that jumping out. Wow, you've got the Omega Dragon. So the Omega Dragon is helping you to harness your power. And the Omega Dragon is connected with the divine feminine energy and the power of creation. So this Omega Dragon is assisting you with harnessing the divine feminine aspects of yourself, to be able to deal with your part of the journey right now and to feel what you're feeling and to experience everything in a higher way. So this is about setting intentions and holding your vision. So this dragon is also going to help you to talk to heaven about your intentions, to maybe update your vision board or think about what you really want to do and create it, to hold that vision. So in other words, when we have a vision of what we want, we have to believe it with unwavering faith. And we struggle sometimes with that because of the outer circumstances, or we don't see results yet, and we start getting frustrated and angry and impatient. So this dragon is going to help you to have unwavering faith, to hold your vision, so it will be birthed into your reality. Because there's something being birthed right now into your higher consciousness, so you're aware more and more of who you are as a spiritual being and a twin flame and everything that you are, so you can bring all of this into the physical world. So the Omega Dragon is bringing that in. Now I want to also bring you a message from your person, because I feel there's like a big awakening going on here. So the message coming through is, every time I see you, I'm always amazed by how beautiful you truly are. Because remember, it doesn't matter whether you're a guy or a girl, I'm saying this to everyone, you are beautiful. It's not like I have to say to the guys you are handsome or to the ladies you are beautiful. We're all beautiful. All of us. Okay? So that's what you're being reminded. So your person saying, you're just so beautiful to me. And this is about your heart just as much as your face and the person you are. You are just beautiful to me. You truly are. Every time I see you, you amaze me. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful message. We've got Misty Phillips. Thank you for the donation, honey. Liz can have a message from my person, Emmanuel, about how he is feeling about us. So first of all, what does your connection require right now? So your connection right now requires a transformation. So your person Emmanuel is going through a transformation to release the old and welcome the new. So there's a big change going on in your connection. So if you're seeing dragonflies or butterflies or 555, that's the reason why. And also you need to have patience right now with this transformation. So the angels are saying to you, release worry and fear because all is as it's meant to be. So everything is working in your favor right now. There's just a transformation going on. Now, the card coming through from Emmanuel is, I see you in everyone I meet. So you are constantly running not only through their mind and heart, but in their life. So in other words, they walk down the street and they see someone who reminds them of you. So your person is being reminded of you wherever they go. And that's bringing in the power of the love. And also, there's fear around insecurity. I'm really afraid that you don't love me the way I love you. Now, you may connect with that and think, well, that's what I think. But, Emmanuel is thinking that too, and he's going through a transformation to be able to love himself enough to understand that the love is reciprocated in that way. So it's only his fears thinking, maybe you don't love me the way I love you. That's because he isn't yet loving himself the right way. So it's nothing to do with you. You could be offering him the world, and he's still in fear and doubt about your feelings. So that's nothing that you've done wrong or nothing that you can, I do either to make it different. You've just got to allow him to go through this transformation because it's a journey back to the self. So he's saying, I see you everywhere I go. You're constantly running through my mind and I really love you. I hope you love me the same way. And you're being asked to have patience while he goes through all these changes. Hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for being a member for 45 months, honey. And, no rush with what we talked about. I've emailed you already today. No rush. It's booked in whenever you want it. Whether you want it this week, next week, it's there. So, it's in my diary. So don't feel a rush to have that, okay? Wait for the right time is what I'm trying to say. Hi, Liz. I had a vivid dream 2 nights ago. And Ray and his sister were in it. It just felt so real. Did this mean anything? What does Ray want me to know? Now, obviously, it's a vivid dream, which means it's either a visit or it's something really intense that you're working through. And what I'm actually feeling with this is, I feel this is a definite message about you being introduced to his family. Okay, you being incorporated into his life. Because obviously, you want to incorporate him into your life. I feel what he's really saying to you is, I want us to merge. I want you to meet people in my life, family, friends, people who are important to me. And that's a big sign of that. Okay, so it's showing you that when you come together, it's going to be a merge. So what does the connection require right now? And then we're going to connect with him. So what does the connection require right now? The connection requires soul growth. So you're being reminded of that, this is a journey of soul growth anyway, but he is also needing to grow spiritually as a soul. To grow up in a way spiritually, to be able to match you at your level. So there are more lessons to learn or healing to do. So that's why you're not together yet, because there's still lessons being learned, there's still healing to be done. And remember, your journey is in divine time. And I know it's stressful and you can think, well, how long? How long is it going to take? But you're learning, remember, to surrender. You say, I met a sister, but we had a fallout. So really it's about showing you in this dream that you're going to be okay, that it's all going to be resolved. So what he's saying is, yeah, look at this. I have nightmares about what I did to you. Nightmares. So you're having a dream and he's having a nightmare about what he's done. So he's saying, I have nightmares about what I did to you. So I feel that dream is definitely a big sign about resolving everything. He said, I feel the pull back to you like we're 2 magnets pulling towards each other. So he feels that pull. He feels that pull. And he said, I can still feel you. I just can't get you out of my head. So he can't get you out of his head. That's another reason why you're dreaming of each other. But he's actually having nightmares about what he did to you. And I feel it's not like, he may well be having a nightmare where he's waking up sweating. But I feel this is like in his waking life as well. In his waking world, he can't get you out of his head. And he feels really bad. And they give me the word ill because it makes him feel ill about the things he's done to you. The way he's treated you, the things he's said, the way he's behaved. And he said, I can still feel you because we're like magnets being pulled back together. So remember, everything is happening for soul growth. So become the observer of your journey and see it as, this is so exciting, I'm dreaming, I'm realising so many things. So try and see everything in your day as a preview of what's to come, but observe. So, Instead of worrying about everything, start saying, wow, isn't this interesting? Maybe start a journal and write down all the amazing things that you start noticing, or these dreams, or the things you're understanding. And it's going to make so much more sense. That's what I really feel you need to do. I hope that helps, okay? Joe says, our twin flames come from different cultures and age gap difference. Yes, both, many things. There's a 19-year age gap between me and my twin flame. That's our difference. People can come from different lifestyles, different backgrounds, different religions, different race. There's many things. Why? Because we are pioneers of truth. So what we really do with these differences is show the world there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being different than someone else and loving them. What's wrong with that? We're here to change the world and the way people see things in the world. That's also part of the twin flame mission. But anything you need to know about the twin flame journey, it's all there in my playlist section. I've got videos on all of that, age gaps, everything. Okay, check all that out there. GR says, wow, his sister and I had a beautiful, sincere conversation, and Ray was like embarrassed to show his face. There you go. So he's showing you, he's saying, I'm so embarrassed about the things I've done. I feel so bad about the things I've done. I'm having nightmares about it. So that's what you're being shown. So really that just deciphers the dream for you. Isn't that powerful? We're going to do another message here. I'm going to do a message for Summer. Says, Summer wins. What a beautiful name. Can you please see if there's a message for me? Of course. What does Summer need to know? Isn't that a beautiful name, Summer wins? The message for you from Archangel Michael is right now, focus upon divine and perfect health. So if you've been going through anything physically, you're going to be okay. You're saying, what's my future? What you need to do right now is focus upon divine and perfect health to have a healthy divine future. So sometimes when we're focusing on other things like stress or anxiety or work or love, or we can get anxious, and that brings in an anxious feeling in our mind that creates our in the physical body. So for whatever reason, the angels want you right now to be more concerned with your health and your own healing and self-love than anything else, because that will create your beautiful future. So you can say, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health, and for guiding my actions so they support my well-being. Because when you're feeling anxious or worried about something, it affects your vibration. And when your vibration is off, you feel dis-ease in the mind. So you start worrying about things and going over things, and then that creates dis-ease in the body. So I'm not saying you're going to be dis-eased. What I'm saying to you is, right now the angel's saying what you need to know for your future is to see yourself in divine and perfect health. And to see divine and perfect health in every area of your life. So it's not just about the physical body. It's about living a life filled with love and joy and abundance and money and everything you want. Feeling everything is perfect in your life. Saying everything is working out perfectly for me today. My life is blessed. And then focus on all the blessings. And that's going to open all the doors for your magical future. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do de-expose. He says, I want to ask about my man Aries. I'm an Aries, he's a Virgo. Very in and out mixed feelings. So what do you need to know about this for the Aries and the Virgo connection for de-expose? Good news is on the way. Okay, there's good news coming between you. Something is moving forward, especially around April time. So let go of any fear. Okay, let go of any fear, let go of the fear of letting go. So don't be afraid to kind of let go of things. Just bear with me and get rid of these keyboard warriors coming on here. So, sometimes we're afraid, aren't we? We're afraid of letting go. We're afraid of focusing on ourselves in case, we think, we got to keep the communication going, or we're struggling with this in and out. And if you're thinking, what does it mean? Don't take it personally, because good news is on the way. So when someone's in and out, they are dealing with something. He wants to be around you the right way. This person wants to be around you the right way, but is dealing with something first. So let go of the fear of letting go. Okay, that's what you need to know. So don't be afraid don't think that your person is letting go of you. Good news is on the way. So instead, when your person is pulling away or being back and forth, focus on you. Focus on giving back to you. Focus on that. And then before you know it, this person will come back into your life. But I feel that, there's things that are going to shift and change in your connection from April. I hope that helps, okay? Liv, thank you for being here, honey. I meant to say to you, I can see you behind the scenes. Oh, don't worry, honey. I'm just grateful you're here. Let's pull you a little dragon card. Let's pull a card. That's the card there. Sometimes they all jump out so the right card will come out. And this one. So this is for my amazing moderator, Living the Life, okay? The message for you today is, the golden, silver, violet flame dragon is around you, transmuting any old energy. And also bringing in wisdom and grace. So you're being reminded you're still going through a transformation. This is a transformation time for you right now. There's magic and healing coming into your life. And this is obviously with what's happening and what's changing in your life. The angel's saying we're offering you grace today so that you can feel more at peace and more in tune with who you are. And also you've got the crystal yellow dragon opening you up to higher learning and wisdom. So it's no coincidence that you've just come back here, you know. You're saying, also, Liz, if it's easy, you can call me Caro. It's my legal name now, after all. Okay, beautiful. So, Caro, the message is you're here because you're learning and becoming open to higher wisdom and, you know, to grace. So, expand your crown chakra for illumination. So, if you've been having any crown chakra activation, you may have headaches or tension or pressure, or maybe this is why you're tired as well. You know, walk the higher spiritual path. So you're walking a higher spiritual path now. I changed my name 2 years ago. And you know, you do what's right for you. It's part of your wisdom and growth. I think that's a beautiful name. And I love that you've put it in brackets there like I've done with my name, you know. Like, Guided by Angels, Liz Harrison. So you're being expanded. Your knowledge is expanding right now to higher learning. And that's another reason why you can feel tired and go through all these things. Because, you know, your body is also going through an ascension. Just like your soul is, you're ascending for something new. You're preparing for the next step. Hope that helps, okay? Well, we've got Vandana in. It's amazing to see you here, honey. Let's pull Vandana a card. Vandana, I haven't seen you for a while. It's great to see you, honey. The message for you today is you've got the dark blue galactic dragon with you. And this dragon is helping you to listen to the voice of the universe. It ignites the codes of your master blueprints and it accesses your cosmic wisdom so you can enter higher service. So I feel right now you're entering higher service. And this dragon with Archangel Michael as well is opening you up to the power of the universe. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to pull a card as well for Donna Harvey. Donna's saying we've got to stand up for what you believe in and be true to yourself. And I feel that's what you're being guided to do in your life, you know, to stand up for what you believe in, to be yourself, to be true to yourself. And you know as well this is what Mark's doing. And also connecting and trusting in your intuition, owning that power. You know you were strong in that way. And also you'll soon see the light at the end of the tunnel in your connection. And that's also what you can feel. So big shifts occurring around June for you. Really powerful. Got sunshine in the house as well. Always nice when sunshine shows up because my guardian angel is actually called Sunshine as well. Okay, so we're going to do message for Nina says, saying hi and thank you. Thank you so much, honey. Sending you so much love. Let's do a little message for Nina today. What dragon is around you or dragons? For Nina, we've got the earth and the water dragon and the earth and the air dragon. Wow, so you've got the earth, water and air dragons with you, blasting things out of the way, creating the way. So obviously this is a grounding energy, a grounding time for you as well. You're able to rise above and see things in a higher way. So the earth and the air dragon are representing the perfect balance of heaven and earth. And that's really what you're doing right now. You know, you're finding this perfect balance with where you are, within yourself, within your life. So the angel's saying stay balanced and ground your visions and manifest your hopes and dreams. So I feel this means that your hopes and dreams are being brought down like a grounded into the physical world because a fresh start is coming with new opportunities. So there's a foundation right now being built for you. So the earth and the water dragon are creating this foundation for new growth in your life. And when you nurture your ideas, it will create the abundance. Isn't that powerful? So if I put these cards up here so you can have a look at them, you may want to stop it and pause it and have a look at those cards. Those are the cards coming through for you. Very powerful. Thanks, Liv. Yeah, everyone's saying, please be patient with Liz. I'm trying my best. You know, there's only one of me. So, you know, what I do is obviously if someone's donating, they do get priority. And then I go back into the chat. So bear with me, okay? I do get to your questions. And if anyone is wanting a question, but something is resonating with you, it's more than likely you've already received your answer and something I've already shared for someone else. So Ram, thank you for the donation, Ram. Hi Liz, the reunion went beautifully. That's amazing to hear. See, when you relax and go with the flow, it's good. We opened up with our fears, and I told her we're going to take it step by step to make it right. Isn't that powerful? So which dragon is assisting you both, Ram? We've got the fire and water dragon. So listen to this. Enables you and your life to flow with loving force. And that's really what you're doing. You're saying, right, we're going to take it step by step to make it right. I'm going to go with the flow. And that brings in a loving force. So it says, prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. So just take it one day at a time. Don't expect anything apart from the unexpected, which means be flexible, adaptable, go with the flow, have fun, open your heart to things and just be you. And that's going to move everything forward. So let's do a little message. What does she want to say to you today? And also, what does the connection require? Yeah, she's saying, I'm really afraid you don't love me the way I love you. So she's dealing with her own insecurities. That's what she's saying. I'm really afraid you don't love me the way I love you. So that's what she's insecure about. She's got no reason to think that. That's nothing you're doing wrong or anything like that. That's her own fear. And, the connection requires focus. It says, remove other distractions that aren't serving you. So remember, these are the things that she's releasing, things that are distracting her from focusing on the love, focusing on herself. And that's also really why she's pulled away, remember, in the first place, because she knows she needs to focus on herself in some way. And she's working through her own fears and insecurities because I feel she loves you so much. She is really afraid of losing you. So in a way, she's pushed you away. So she got in there first, if that makes sense. When she was pushing you away, it's like, I'm so afraid that you're going to do that to me, so I'm going to do it first, which is irrational. But that's something she's working through. I hope that helps, okay? Liv says, please do not spam the chat with requests for Liz. She's doing her best. Absolutely, there's no need to keep putting your question in, okay? Otherwise, you'll just get timed out. So you just have to bear with me, okay? Kimberly Tate says, what's coming up in my life? So what's coming up for Kimberly? Let's do one of these. What's coming up for Kimberly? For Kimberly, we've got the Fool. It's time for a new beginning in your life, okay? And, it's really powerful because we've got Easter at the end of this month and it creates a resurrection. It brings in a new beginning. So the message for you is take a leap of faith and get ready for new adventures. So new things are coming into your life. Exciting times are ahead. So that's what's next for you. That's what's coming up. I hope that helps, okay? Sparkling Flamingo, what an amazing name. Does my ex James and myself have any kind of future together? And what is the advice for us? Was he seeing anyone else between June through to January? Thank you so much. Well, first of all, if he was seeing anyone, I'm not saying he was, but if he was, it was for lessons and growth. Even if it was a friend, okay? The message is, right now what the angels want you to do is focus on self-love, to focus on gratitude, because that will raise your vibration and that will open all the doors. So when you focus on gratitude and self-love, it creates the way for you guys to come back together if that's what's meant to happen. And I feel this is what you're being guided to work on as we move into April. So try and spend April as a time focusing on you, working on self-love, doing things you enjoy, focusing on your gratitude, things you have to be grateful for, writing down. You can even write down what you're grateful for about James, because that will bring in a healing. And I mean, use a pen and a piece of paper. Don't write it on a device, because you may be guided, well, not really guided, but you may feel that you're guided to share it or anything like that. But, this is really for you. So get a book, just pick up like a journal or something and write down, what are you grateful for about James? Okay, so you start lifting the vibration. If you need to work through any pain about what happened between you and they're giving me fear, or anything scary that's on your mind, like was he with anybody else, or you can actually do it in another way. Okay, you can kind of write him a letter, but do not send it. This is for your healing. So you can put, Dear James, okay, this really hurt me, this hurt. Get all your pain out and then turn it into gratitude and say, but you've given me time to understand myself. You've given me time to work through my own feelings and my own emotions and all of these things. And also, the world, he wants to give you the world. So really, this is about a new beginning. So I feel it's very likely that you are going to come back together because there's a new chapter about to begin and you're ready for that. So I feel it's going to come in after April. So there is an opportunity for you guys to come back together and start again after April. But you also have to let go of the fear around anything that he's been doing while you haven't been together, because he's been learning lessons and so have you. And it doesn't matter really if he's been in a relationship or not. It doesn't matter who he's been around, what he's been doing. He's been understanding. He's been learning about who he is. So work on self-love. What he wants to say to you today is the grass wasn't greener on the other side. So he could well have been in a relationship or been around someone, but he's realised through being with that person, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. And he's saying, if loving you is wrong, then I don't ever want to be right. So of course he loves you. He's saying, I do love you. And he's saying, I want a family with you one day. So it's very likely you're going to start again and even have a family. But the message is, instead of worrying about it or stressing about it, write down what you're feeling grateful for. Work on self-love, work on gratitude, and that will raise your vibration. And don't drag up the past because he knows the grass wasn't greener on the other side. In other words, while he's been apart from you, he's really missed you. I hope that helps, okay? We're doing, Manisha says, thank you for the donation. I love reading. Okay, love reading. What do you need to know? What dragon is around you right now assisting you with love? So the dragon around you is the crystal yellow dragon. So right now, whatever's going on in your love life and what you've been through in your love life has all been for learning purposes, for wisdom. You know, we grow and learn. So the crystal yellow dragon is opening you up to higher learning and wisdom, to understand that all of your love relationships, past, present and future, are all there to grow your soul, to expand your wisdom and your knowledge, and to illuminate you to the truth that love is the answer to all of the questions. So you're being illuminated right now, and your crown chakra is being expanded, so you see things in a higher way and you walk in a higher spiritual path. So in other words, what you've been shown is anything you're going through right now with love is for your spiritual pathway. Okay, it's to grow your soul. It's for, learning purposes, which makes you stronger. So the angels are saying magic is in the air and hope is all around you. Shine bright. So if you shine bright, which means you operate in your beauty and light and power, you feel excited about life, you start loving life, you're going to shine that star bright, and that's going to attract in everything you want. So this is saying there's so much hope in your love life. Okay, whether this is someone coming back or a new person coming in. You've also got the Chariot. So I feel things are going to move forward for you in love from July. It says take back your power and move things ahead. So the angels want you to focus on your power and who you are and finding magic all around you. And that's going to move things forward. You've also got the Two of Swords. So remember, things are not always what they seem. Don't get triggered by anything you see on social media, or don't get triggered if you feel things aren't yet moving forward, because they're moving forward between now and July. And also the best is yet to come. So bless the past, because the best is yet to come. And that's why you've got this angel and this dragon. The angel I'm connecting with here is Archangel Uriel. But the angel and the dragon is saying to you, this is such a huge sign that the best is yet to come. You're learning about what relationships are for, soul growth, healing, learning. So bless the past. And also when you go within, it will give you answers, clarity, direction and strength, so you'll know what to do. That's what you need to know. So you can go within for the answers right now and breathe and know that the best is yet to come. So that's what you need to know. Whatever's happened in the past, the best is yet to come. And I feel that you're going to be feeling better about this and feeling more in tune with this, especially between June and July. And that's when I see something coming for you. Whether it's someone coming back in a different energy or someone new. But I feel it could be someone new. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Gypsy. Thank you for the donation. Morning, what is JJ thinking and feeling about me or now? Will he reach out around my birthday in 3 weeks? So what do you need to know? I ran away from you because it really scared me how deep my feelings are for you. So he's apologising for running away. And they don't ever run from you, they run from themselves. And it's not really like he's run away, it's like he's gone within. So he said, I'm sorry that I created distance between us because it was about my own self. It was my own issues and my own feelings. And what do you need to know? You've got the golden orange dragon expanding your light for ascension. So there's also ascension taking place, which means you're getting ready for something new. Obviously, it's your birthday coming up. Whenever we go through a birthday, we feel reborn, don't we? It's like we wipe the slate clean, we begin again. But really, we learn on the spiritual journey. We do that every day. Okay, so like for me right now, I don't really bother about my birthday anymore because I see every day as a birthday, if that makes sense. And the more spiritual you become, the more you let go of timelines and the more you let go of specific dates and anniversaries and things like that, the more you realise every day is a time to celebrate because you've woke up. Okay, there's people who haven't. So be grateful for this day because this is your birthday. You've woke up. Do you see what I mean? So in other words, you don't need to have communication on that specific day. You know, we blow things out of proportion if we don't get something like a Christmas wish or a Christmas gift or a birthday gift or a birthday wish. And we don't need it on a specific day because we learn to give to ourselves. So you're going through an ascension right now to be okay with whatever happens. Because what he's saying is, my feelings are really deep. I don't need to reach out to you on your birthday to tell you that because I'm telling you that today. But you're being prepared for your birthday and the shifts that are going to take place around that. So you're being reminded as you move forward towards your birthday that you are magnificent. That help is there if you need it. So you can call on the angels to get you through anything you're going through. So in other words, you know, I feel he wants to be around you on your birthday, but if for any reason he can't be or he isn't there, don't let it hurt you. The dragons are there for you. Okay, the angels are there for you, saying, remember you're magnificent. But what I'm also feeling is this could be very likely you do receive communication from him around this time, or, you know, from that time. But he's saying my feelings for you are very deep and intense, and I'm working through that. So I can't give you a yes or no in this moment because he doesn't know himself. He wants to connect with you today, but he's afraid of his fear. So you have to be okay with what comes next. And remember, you're magnificent because that will open the doors. I hope that helps, okay? Sakana, thank you for the donation, honey. What is the future of my relationship with Harshit? So what's the future? What's the future? What do you need to know? So the message coming through is you are meant for each other. The future is being together. I see this happening between now and February as well, and we've got the Seven of Swords. So if he's wearing a mask right now or things aren't out in the open, you have to have compassion. So you're going to be together because you're meant for each other. But the angel's saying have compassion at this time and rise above the situation to see it from a fresh point of view. This is definitely what you need to be doing between now and July for this to move forward. So feel between now and July, have compassion because the mask is going to be on. And then between July and February, things are going to shift forward. I hope that helps, okay? Can't give timelines to everyone. If it comes through, it's meant to. You know, most of the time, if you're asking about timelines, you don't get one because it's more about learning how to surrender to the timeline. When you don't ask for one, sometimes you get one because it's there because you are surrendering. I hope that helps, okay? And we're going to do a message. I've just seen the beautiful Laura Marto come in. I've got Carrot One in the house. I've put a dress on properly today as well. Carrot One saying hi to you. I need to brush her hair, actually. Big kisses for Auntie Laura. Yay, Auntie Laura. She loves you. She's jumping up and down. And thank you for the Carrot Fund as well. We've got Carrot 10 on the way. It might be coming today or tomorrow, actually. Another one. Again, though, none of them look like Carrot 1 and 2. It's really strange. Oh, you're welcome, Ram. Thank you. I'm going to do a message for Tanika. It says, can you read for me, please? So a message for Tanika. What do you need to know? A message for Tanika. The message coming through for Tanika is, remember who you are. You are coming up here as the Empress in Divine Feminine Power. So the message is, shine your light brightly to attract everything that you are. Because we attract who we are. So if you're operating in a loving energy and you're feeling good, you're going to attract that in. If you're feeling negative and stressed out, you're going to attract that in. So remember who you are here. So this is showing you that you are in your power and you're never alone. So when you go through those dark moments, and we all do, call on the angels, you're never alone. Pray. Call the angels in for assistance and they will help you to rise up above any struggle. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages for me? How is my person doing? How am I doing in my own journey? So Archangel Michael is around you and he's saying, forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. So remember, you're still working on that. And also honour and trust your feelings. So in your own journey, I feel Michael saying, you are now learning how to honour yourself and honour and trust in your own feelings, and also to forgive yourself, because you know that no matter what's happened, you've done nothing wrong. So what does your person want to say to you? Your person is saying, I'm in a codependent situation right now. So he's codependent on something or someone. Now, codependency doesn't necessarily mean a karmic partner. It can mean codependent on an addiction, or, a family member, or a job, or, even fear can create codependency, because sometimes we grab onto that, we latch onto that, and we feel dependent on it. So he's saying, I'm dealing with something that I need to release myself from. So forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. Honour and trust your own feelings. So you can affirm and say, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting me, guiding me and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me to understand and express my emotions with love. I ask that you help me to let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. So that's what you need to know today. And, let's have a look at the journey as well. What else do you need to know jumped out? We've got 4 of Cups. Right now, focus on self-love and gratitude, because that will not only raise your vibration, but it will set you free. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Miss Donato says, will my biological mum ever love me for who I am and ever be proud of me? Whenever she's going through whatever, it's about her, not you. So, when I'm connecting with her energy, she does love you and she is proud of you. She just may not show it the way that you may want her to, or she may not be showing it because she isn't really loving or proud of herself. We project out to others what's going on within. So I feel it's not that she doesn't love you or she isn't proud of you. She actually is dealing with her own issues. She needs to love herself. She needs to be proud of herself to be able to show that to you. Okay, so you just rise above anything that's going on. Focus on self-love. The angel's saying, as long as you love yourself and you are proud of yourself, that's all that matters. You don't need validation from anybody else. And our mum, our biological mum, is actually our spiritual teacher too. So she's actually teaching you, by maybe not showing you love or that she's proud of you, to love and be proud of yourself. And that's what you need to know. So let me do you a little message from Archangel Michael. Have confidence. So have confidence in who you are. You can say and pray and affirm, Archangel Michael, please heal me. Thank you for lending me your courage and fortitude. Help me to realize I am one with all that is divine wisdom, with strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. So self-love is the key. Okay, that's what you need to know, no matter what the situation with your mum. Emma says, I've been here from the beginning. Can you do for me, please? Again, Emma, if people are donating, that's just the way it is, That's why I always say, that's the way you get your question answered quicker. Can't help that it's an energy exchange, but clearly the angels want to answer you. So the message coming through for you is, right now you're learning what you need to be able to make a commitment, whether that's a commitment to yourself or a commitment to someone else. And you're gaining wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual power right now to be able to do that. So between now and August, you're learning what you need to learn on this journey of life, or in this journey of love, or whatever you're going through, to be able to commit to what you desire, whether that's a relationship with your person, or whether you want to commit to becoming your greatest version with service, or you want to commit to something within your career or anything else. So the message is a general reading for you. You're learning what you need right now between now and August to be able to commit to something. And it's very likely that there is marriage in your future, but this is going to come in after August time. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Sania says, will I pass in both of my retests? Will you pass? Well, remember, if you don't, and I'm not saying you're not going to, don't beat yourself up about it. Everything happens for a reason. If you put the work in, it's more than likely you're going to have success. Because, if I was saying a yes or no with these cards, it would be like, well, yes, if you put the work in. Okay, but what the angels always give you a different message, because it's not about being right or wrong or passing or a failing or anything like this. It's about understanding everything's about growth. So the angel's saying if you put the effort in, you'll receive the reward you want. You'll become the person you're meant to be anyway. So you have to believe in yourself and you have to put the work in to pass. And if you do that, you will. Okay? But obviously it's up to you. That's what they're saying. I hope that helps, okay? Liv says, I'm going to make some breakfast. Anybody else want scrambled eggs? Oh my goodness me, I would love some scrambled eggs right now. Okay, send me some intuitively. Send me some energetically, because I'm going to have my breakfast after I've finished this, and scrambled eggs sounds amazing. We've got Melissa, thank you for the donation, honey. Read for me, please, a message from my love. So, what does your love want to say to you today? What does your love want to say to you today? The message coming through for you today is, I can still feel you. I feel our connection getting stronger. So the message is, your love is getting stronger and stronger. You know, it's not dissipating, it's getting bigger and stronger and more powerful. So your person saying, I can still feel you, and I feel our connection. It's getting stronger. So in other words, there's really three messages there. He feels you. This person feels you and feels the power of the love and can still feel you. I feel this is also about if you've been intimate, whether it's in the 3D or the 5D, this person can still feel you there. Still feel the touch of your skin and the smell of you and all of that. And I feel our connection. So this person's also aware of how strong the connection is between you, and that it's something different than anything they've ever experienced before. And it's getting stronger. So the feelings are getting stronger. So don't doubt anything about this love, because it's real. I'm also going to pull you a card about what the connection requires right now. Energizing. So there's energy coming into this connection. So focus on generating positive energy. So focus on good things. Focus on lifting your vibration. Focus on gratitude. Focus on all the things that boost your vibration. And that's going to move things into a powerful energy. I hope that helps, okay? Kelly, thank you for the donation, honey. My DM told me the karmic wants to get married this summer. He asked, would it be too much for me? And I told him, yes, I would walk away, and then he blocked me. So really what he's doing is, he knows he's got decisions to make. He's confused. He's like, you know, he feels pushed into this relationship with her. And that will be because of family, friends, obligation, society, programming, all of that. But his heart and soul belongs to you. So he's stressing. And, you know, he said to you, would it be too much for you? And he knows that anyway. He's not stupid, you know. He's thinking, I want to be with you. So what am I going to do? He's in this situation right now where he knows he's got to step out of his comfort zone and change his life. So what he's really done is he's blocked you because he needs to address his life. So really it's a form of protection anyway. He needs to work out what to do. And he needs space to do that. And obviously you said you'd walk away, which is you setting boundaries down and saying, come on, I'm not going to be the other woman. I'm not going to be walked on. You either want me, or you can go into that relationship and learn what you need to learn in there. And then, you know, if you become free and I'm still free, then we'll get together. So that's really what your energy is saying. But he panicked and he's like, oh, I need to work this out then. So he's blocked you not for the wrong reasons. Really, he's blocked you for the right reasons, because he needs to go and have a look into his heart at what he needs to do. And he knows you're in his heart, but he feels pressured. I feel there's a lot of pressure around this karmic partner. There's a lot of pressure around the situation, and that's actually what he's struggling with. So what he's really saying to you is, I want you, but I need to change my life. And he's thinking, am I strong enough to do this? Because it means standing up to everybody in his life. And it feels like this is just getting out of control and it's blowing out of proportion. And obviously, if he does end up marrying this person, there's going to be a big, big growth lesson in there for him. Because he's going to realise that, what am I doing? Why aren't I putting my own needs first? Why? You know, but really, it's not in stone yet. In other words, he's blocked you because he's got decisions to make. And he's already missing you. He's already missing you. You are going to come back together, though. So don't worry and think, oh, you know, is he going to unblock me? Because of course he will. He just needs to focus on what to do. And he is thinking about the wedding and everything else and getting married and all of this. It's on his mind and he's trying to work out what to do. So don't let it hurt your heart because he's blocked you. Realise the blocking you is actually a form of protection from the universe. And it's also his way of saying, I just need to go and sort things out. Okay, but I definitely feel he's going to unblock you anyway. but he's working out what to do right now. And I feel, he is hurting, but he may be focusing on this marriage or whatever's going on with his karmic partner to understand what to do. So it's not at this moment set in stone. So what does it want to say to you? I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Am I good enough for you? So he's gone into this relationship, or he's in this relationship, to really understand that, because he doesn't feel good enough for you. And he certainly doesn't feel good enough for you because he's involved with someone else. So he's saying, I don't know if I can meet your expectation. I don't know if I can walk away from this karmic partner at this moment because of all these obligations that I've got and all these responsibilities and all this pressure. I don't know what to do. So because he feels like he's not good enough for you, he's blocked you. So it's nothing to do with you and the person you are. It's because of his own issues. He's saying, I want to marry you one day. Wow. I want to marry you one day. Not her, you. And that's what he's struggling with. He's thinking, what the hell am I going to do? So just give him time. He wants to marry you, not her. And this could also be the dress rehearsal that he needs to go through to be with you. Okay, so you have to try and see it in this highway. I know it's hurting you, honey, but you can deal with it, okay? I hope this helps. We've got Nancy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, a message from Tony in our connection, please. So what do you need to know, first of all? What do you need to know? Have I just seen Rob in the house? Hey, Rob, great to have you here. Things are going to move forward quickly, okay? There's going to be some swift action in your connection. Okay, something's going to happen quickly. It may take you by surprise. So there is movement energy happening right now. Okay, whenever I connect with the Knight of Swords, remember, everyone reads tarot different. I connect with this energy as swift action movement. And also, he wants to express his truth. Okay, he's getting ready to express his truth. This is going to happen quickly. It's going to happen when you don't expect it as well. So I feel he wants to move forward to you soon and tell you how he feels. And also, you let go right now. Don't be afraid of letting go. When we get this card, it's because we're holding on, or we're stressing, or we're wanting things now, or we're afraid to allow them to come to us. We're initiating conversation, all these things. The angels are saying to you, let go of the fear of letting go. Let go. Just let go and allow him to move to you. And I definitely feel that he's afraid of losing you. He's afraid that you're going to move on or let go. So he knows he has to take action. So I'm feeling action coming into your connection. And I feel it could happen between now and April. I feel this is quick movement coming in because he wants to express his truth to you. And he wants to move towards you and let go of any fear around that, because he's definitely coming forward. I hope that helps. Okay, that's what you need to know. Joe, thank you for joining as an Earth Angel, honey. Sending you so much love. You get access there to any live Q&As I do for members, or, you get access to your loyalty badge, and also members offers. I've got members offers on personal readings for March. You can check that out in the playlist. But if you want all the extra information, like all the extra readings that I do 3 times a week, that's actually on the Angel family level. So you can think about upgrading if you want to. But thank you so much for joining as a member today. And for doing that, I'm going to pull a message for everyone from my bag here. So, because Joe's joined as a member, what do we all need to know? Look at this. Be there for your people. This was last year's calendar, and I actually put it all into a bag. And every now and again, I'll pull these messages out. Be there for your people. Be there for your people. Your people are the people who get you. The people like soul family, like, I'm here for you because you're my people. And you're here for everyone in the chat because they're your people. And we're all each other's people. So it's about finding that place where you feel safe and loved. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do a message for Ria. Thank you so much for the donation, honey. DM's been married for 7 years. Will I get a soulmate? Well, clearly he's been learning in that situation. And so have you. So really what's happening is you're thinking now, it's been 7 years. I've really had enough of feeling like I'm waiting, or, what is someone new coming in? Will I get a soulmate? And really it's about having faith in the power of love, and that you'll end up where you're meant to be with who you're meant to be with. Okay, so what do the angels want you to know? Okay, the angels, quite a few cards coming out here. The first thing is, he's made a commitment. And he's married, okay? So in that marriage, he's been gaining wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual power. So there have been lessons he's been learning in that marriage. Now, 7 is also a cycle. And I feel you're preparing for something because you feel something is shifting now. And this is kind of like the end of a cycle. So it's about, I feel this is him realizing, and I'm connecting with fear as well, because he's going through fears right now of losing you, because he can sense that you're actually thinking about moving on. He can sense, look at that 77 watching, it's a 7-year cycle. So he's sensing that you are changing your vibration or something shifting in you. So in other words, he's aware that he needs to sort himself out. Otherwise, he feels he's going to lose you. So he's saying here, I've gained wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual power in this connection I've been in this marriage. But I realise now I've learned what I needed to learn. So I feel he's becoming aware that he's learned what he needed to learn in that connection. And that's going to move things or change things. And you're thinking, well, I want a commitment with someone. I want to be married. I want to have that type of relationship. And if it's not going to be with him, then is it going to be with someone else? Now, the angel's saying you've had enough of drama. You know, you just want to feel at peace. You feel like you've been through a lot of drama with him over the last 7 years, and you want to feel at peace. So you're searching now for peace. And also, he's been through a lot of drama in the 7 years, and he wants to leave that behind and feel at peace. So I definitely feel that what you're both doing, because you're mirroring each other's energy as twin flames, you're both seeking a way out. You know, he wants a way out of that marriage, and you want a way out of any drama. You want to be with him, obviously, but you're kind of in this energy now where you're thinking, well, maybe there's someone else out there for me. But you are meant for each other. You and your DM are meant for each other. And that's what the angels are reminding you of today. And also, you know, you have to understand that he's wearing a mask in that situation. So the angels are asking you to have compassion at this time and rise above the situation that he's in with this person to see it from a fresh point of view. Okay, to see it in a high way and say, okay, well, 7 years, it's the end of a cycle. Because when you set your intentions, there's a 7 energy again, you know, things will manifest. So you could well say to the universe, my twin flame or something better, please. And that something better could be a new job or a friendship with someone. It doesn't necessarily need to be a soulmate, because you're meant to be with your divine masculine. You're meant to be with them. Okay, but I feel between July and February, something else could come in that you can focus on. I don't think, or I don't feel that it is actually going to be another person. It could be something you are creative about, something you do that, you know, brings in power, or well, not necessarily a distraction energy, but something you can do while things are shifting. Because I feel that things are going to shift in his marriage between now and February. In fact, I feel that this could be a time of you guys coming together. So understand that it's been 7 years, but in that 7 years, there's been a reason for that 7 years. So I'm not feeling anyone else, because you're meant to be with your divine masculine. But I do feel there's other things you can work on right now, like self-love. Obviously, you're already working on that, but, you know, living life, loving life, giving back to you, doing things you enjoy, while he sorts himself out, because I feel he's about to end something there. I hope that helps, okay? Teresa, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, beautiful. I've been having crazy heart palpitations and seeing 555. So heart palpitations is the heart activation. And again, you're sensing changes, because the 555 is about the changes. I'm really missing mine, Miguel. May I have a message? So what do you need to know? The message coming through is, every time I see you, I'm always amazed by how beautiful you truly are. So your person, you know, Miguel, sees the beauty in you, inside and outside. And it's saying, every time I see you, whether it's in my mind, in a dream, in person, online, you know, every time I see you, it amazes me how beautiful you are. You are truly beautiful to me. And he's obviously going through his own heart chakra activation, so he's able to say this to you. So what else do you need to know? Why are you having these heart palpitations? And obviously you're going through ascension. Yeah, you know that you're coming back together. You feel it. This is a sign. These palpitations and 555, you're coming back together. So there's a reunion coming in. Celebrations, expect reunion. Now, obviously, when we expect anything, we get disappointed. So don't have like, oh, it's got to happen in this way or at this time. This is the angel saying to you, this is your sign that you are coming back together. Could happen within 3 months. So things are happening to bring you together. I hope that helps. Okay, that's what you need to know. And that's what you're sensing and feeling. Great to have Rob in the house as well. We've got Rob there and Laura both coming to my event in London. If you want to come to this, guys, this is in May. Okay, it's in London, it's in Euston in London. It's a whole day event. We're going to be connecting with the angels in the morning, and then we're going to talk about the twin flames in the afternoon. Then I'm going to do a Q&A like this one, and I'm going to be giving decks of cards away as well. I've got over 10 decks now to give away. I've ordered another one yesterday. So we've got, this coming up as well. And Rob's going to that. Laura's going to that. Renee's going to that, Rob, as well. Renee's coming. There's loads of people. Marianne's coming. Loads of people are coming to that. If you want to be a part of that day, okay, it's only in person. It's not going to be live streamed. It's not going to be anywhere on YouTube. It's just live. There's still time to manifest that. Liv, if you want to come to that, that would be amazing to see you there. So, the kid is going to be coming. Sadly, I can't make it. The kid is going to be here by then. It's amazing that you've got a child on the way. It really is. Just shows how far you've come on your journey and how much you've evolved as well. Really powerful. We're going to do a message for Surrendered. Liz, when will he be... I love that name, by the way, that you've called your channel Surrendered. Really powerful. Liz, when will he be ready to leave his wife? Though she knows about our connection, she is not leaving. That'll be because of fear. And I don't know why he is not leaving. Fear, is it because of family responsibility or love for it? It's not love, it's fear. Okay, it's fear of what will people think? What do I do? How do I go about this? Obligations, money, responsibilities, obviously divorce. It's scary. So your message is you've got to have faith in the love and patience in the way things are happening. Okay, because he knows he loves you and he doesn't love this person and it's only a matter of time. Okay, so what he's saying is, he's saying to you and to her, really, I didn't intend to hurt you. It's like he said, I didn't intend to hurt anyone. Okay, I can't help who I love. So he's saying to you, I love you and I can't help but love you. But I didn't intend to hurt you. I'm sorry about this situation. And the reason why she hasn't really done anything about it either is her own fear. Fear of being lonely, fear of being alone, fear of the new. It's not that she wants to be with him. She's very aware that he doesn't love her anymore and it's not really working, but she's afraid of starting again. That's all it is. It's about acceptance. Once the acceptance comes in, they'll be able to move on. I'm trying to find a way out. That's what he's doing right now. He's trying to find a way out. So you have to have faith in that. And they're giving me tooth pain when I'm connecting with her as well, which is about decisions. She may try and touch him. Now, this isn't always about physical touch. It can be about touching him emotionally, talking about things they've done or trying to get into his heart. And he's saying, when you try and touch me, I will always pull away. So whether she's trying to touch him physically or she's tried to do that, or she's tried, I feel it's more about trying to touch his heart in a way. He's saying, I'll always pull away because he's not interested. He's saying, you don't own me, so stop thinking that you do. So she feels like she owns him. She feels like, and this will be responsibility. She will have bought things up like financial things and other things. And he's saying, it's always been her. That's you. He's saying to her, to his wife, it's always been her and it always will be. So he's saying it's always been you and it always will be. He knows that. That's not going to change. So he's aware he needs to find a way out. So I do feel they've discussed this in detail, but it's fear holding both of them back. And once they accept that, that's when the changes will come in. So the connection requires patience right now. What else does the connection require? What does the connection require? It requires patience on your off and you just allowing this to happen naturally. Yeah, friendship. In other words, what I'm feeling with this is he wants to part amicably as in a friendship. It doesn't mean they're going to remain friends, but he wants to do it in a friendly way so he doesn't cause any drama or problems and they can have an amicable breakup. That's what they need to do. They're more like friends. It's like he's saying to you, she's like my sister. We're like brother and sister. And what he needs from you is friendship. In other words, he needs you to be there when he needs you without pressuring him or trying to make anything happen. It says, create a strong foundation through genuine friendship. So that's what you're being reminded of. Okay, you're being reminded that the genuine friendship between you is the glue that's going to bring it in. That's what it is. It's the love. You're best friends united in love. So just be there when he needs you. Don't pressure him in any way. Just be there and just allow him to deal with it himself. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're doing now. I'm just moving the chat down. Thank you for the donations, guys. Well, Evangelia, sorry if I'm saying it wrong, coming in there. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. My masculine is busy with a business venture in DRC Congo. Will this take off and be lucrative? So obviously this is something he's doing for himself right now. You know, for his, I feel that he's afraid of people judging what he's doing. So he's got to, that's also something he's learning right now, you know, letting go of judgment, and he's going to return to you. Okay. So the angels will give you what you need to know, not what you want to know sometimes. So, you know, the cards are coming out in that way because what you're being shown here is he is going to return to you. So it feels like somewhere in your mind, in your subconscious, you may be worried about if he's coming back to you. Even if you're not aware of that, that's something subconsciously you need to know. He's coming back to you, and he's going to come back to you with flowers or something beautiful. So in other words, he's going to come back to you with something lucrative. He's going to show you affection in that way. You know, so again, the angel's saying, please don't judge him for being busy with his business. That's what you need to know. Okay, now what you want to know is his business going to take off and be lucrative? What's going to happen with his business? Okay, but it's amazing how the angels tap in with your subconscious mind, because you may not even be aware that, you know, that's what you need to know, but it definitely is. You know, don't judge him for being busy, because he's going to come back to you. So yeah, it's going to move forward. I feel it's going to take off and be lucrative from August time. Okay, so it's really around August where the results are going to start flowing in. So don't judge him for taking care of his business or putting his energy into that, because he will return to you. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Honey, hi Liz, any messages from Gabriel today? So what does Gabriel want to say to you today? 2 cards. The first card coming up is, I'm sorry. So he's apologising for everything. And he's saying, you really were the best thing in my life. And he means you are, but he's talking in past tense, because he's saying, I'm sorry about what happened back then and now, but back then you were really the best thing in my life. So it's like he's saying, I'm so sorry for not making you feel that way in the past. So I feel he's apologising for the past. You know, he's saying, you really were the best thing in my life, and I'm sorry that I hurt you. I'm sorry about what happened. So you are the best thing in his life. Don't see that as in, oh, he's put me in the past. He hasn't. He's apologising for the past. What else do you need to know? What does the connection require right now? What does the connection require? Wisdom and strength. So this is what you're both learning and understanding. There's also a card moving at the bottom of the deck there, agreement. So it says, seek out supportive counsel or look within for guidance. Well, that's what you're doing. You're gaining wisdom because you're understanding what's he feeling for me today, what's going on. And that will give you strength. And you're being reminded that you are a survivor, you are a warrior, and you are tougher than you know. So you can handle whatever's going on. And the agreement is you need to find common ground on how to move it forward when you come back together. Because he's going to apologise to you for something that's happened in the past. I hope that helps, okay? But the agreement energy is kind of like a reconciliation and working out a plan for how to move it forward. We've got Goofy Goof says, hi Liz, any messages from him? Thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from him? What do you need to know? Give me a little bit of fear there, whether that's your fear or you're connecting with his fear. You know, let go of fear. Card at the bottom of the deck is, I'm really afraid you don't love me the way I love you. Now, I don't feel I need to bring that into the reading fully, but I feel there is something that maybe you're worrying about or he's even concerned about. It's a fear about the power of the love. This card's just moved as well. So he's saying to you, I see you in everyone I meet. You are constantly running through my mind and constantly in my heart. So he's being reminded of you everywhere he goes. And this card's been coming up a lot through this live because, you know, you're being reminded of each other. So, for example, if he walks down the street, he may see someone who looks like you. Or he may get served in a shop and the name badge is your name. Or he's reminded of you somehow. So he's saying, you're constantly on my mind and I'm constantly seeing you everywhere I go. Which is also a sign about coming back together. He said, I have nightmares about what I did to you. So there could be some pain here around the past or something he wished he'd done differently that he's going over in his head. And he's saying, I can still feel you. I feel our connection getting stronger. So this love is getting stronger and stronger. And he's seeing you everywhere. And he's having nightmares about the past or what he did to you or what he wishes he'd done differently with you. So just be at ease with the journey right now. What do you need to know? The message for you is decisions are taking place. So there's decisions taking place right now to move things forward, and that's what you need to know. And these decisions can also be happening quite quickly. Okay, yeah, reconnecting. You're definitely going to reconnect because my live just reconnected. And when I see, you'll probably see it as buffering, but for me, it says reconnect. It's like it goes off and it reconnects. So that's a huge sign you're going to reconnect. So goofy goof, you're going to reconnect with your person and they are going to show you the truth. I hope that helps, okay? AMCG, thank you for the donation, honey. I connected with a lad last August. It was something I never felt before. So if it was something you never felt before, that's showing you it's a soul bond. It's more than likely a twin flame connection. It's something unreal. You know, it's like, wow, is this real? It's like the firework effect. You know, it's something special. Doesn't matter how short or long you've spent time together, it's something unbelievable. Before then, he just abandoned me. Can you please just give me some clarity, please? So clearly, you know, it's what you've got to understand is this person has changed something in your life, and he will be opening you up to wounds within you because there will be abandonment wounds in you that he has brought out of you. So in other words, you're connecting with your inner child. There's pain there, suffering. You will have been through a lot of pain thinking, I give myself to you, I was vulnerable to you, and you just walked away from me. What do I do? How do I get over this? What does this mean? So this will be about forgiveness. You know, you need to, they're giving me an itchy face as well. So if you've been having tingling in the face or itching, something's shifting. So what I'm feeling is you need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself first for feeling vulnerable. You know, for allowing yourself to feel abandoned. But also know that you are a spiritual being, but you're also a human being. So you're able to look at your feelings and understand that you care. And this has really shown you how much love is in you that you want to give. And you can give that love to yourself. So forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. Forgive yourself because it's nothing that you've done. It's about his own issues and his own fears and his own struggles, not feeling good enough or like he can be with you in that moment. So you have to forgive yourself and then you're able to forgive him. So I feel forgiveness is the key to this. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? The message is things are about to improve, okay? So there's going to be an improvement here, especially from April onwards. So, and this can mean December just gone to April this year. There's been a big shift here. And obviously you've been learning things, coming to terms with things. So things are about to improve. And they're going to start improving between now and April, really. And that's because you're also learning about this journey, understanding it, forgiving, healing. You know, when we forgive, it brings in a healing. And it's not even really about forgiving him, it's about forgiving yourself. When you work on that, it creates a feeling of self-love and you start loving yourself again and the peace will come in. So things are about to improve. So is there a future with this person that you need to be aware of? You know, right now it's about you loving yourself. The message is self-love. Okay, so they're not saying yes or no at this point. It really is a journey back to the self because you have to understand that what's meant for you will be for you. Okay, so if you're meant to end up with this person, all paths lead home. But right now what they're showing is it's about you. You've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So it's about the journey back to yourself. He's opened things up within you and he's shown you are capable of great love. He's shown you what a feeling being you are. He's teaching you to forgive yourself for the past. So it's about working on self-love right now and giving back to you. And getting the relationship right with yourself. And that's going to open all the doors. It's about you remembering you are sexy and talented and beautiful and amazing and strong and special and all these things. When you remember that, you'll regain your power. And then you're going to work on self-love and independence and the right doors will open. So I can't give you a message, and you haven't asked that anyway, you know, about coming back together with this person. But I feel he's been a real catalyst to your connection with yourself. And I'm not saying he's a catalyst. That's something you have to work out if he's your twin flame or something else. But I feel he's helped you to become the person that you are. And that's what the angels want you to know. But things are going to improve for you between now and April. I hope that helps, okay? And as soon as you start forgiving yourself, things get better anyway. We've got True Crime Intuitive. Thank you for the donation, honey. What is the connection I feel for this person at my job? Is it an illusion? Trust what you feel. Trust what you feel, okay? The message, there's hope. There's so much hope. I can't really show the card because the picture on the star in this deck. but there's hope there. So it's not an illusion, there's hope there, and you know that. So the angels are asking you to remain positive and to focus on your truth. You know your truth. You know what your heart is saying to you about this person, about this situation. But the star is saying to you, it's not illusion, it's real. It's all real, and it makes you feel real, and you have to trust in that. So is there anything else you need to know? We've got, the Nine of Cups. Your dreams are coming true. So to get the star and the Nine of Cups, you know as an intuitive what power that is. That's saying your dreams are going to come true and there's hope for the future. And it's very likely your dreams and hopes are going to come true with this person you are inquiring about. So you have to trust in that love. I hope that helps, okay? Your dreams are coming true between now and September, by the way. Next question we've got coming in is for Jacinta. Thank you for the donation. Can I get a message about my parents' health and safety? Let's bring in a message from Archangel Michael. Okay, and for this one, I'm also going to bring in, not my Raphael deck. I'm going to see if I can find Doreen's Raphael deck. Here we go. So remember, you have to understand that whatever they are going through is for their soul growth. No matter how painful it is or how hard it is, okay? So what do you need to know about your parents' health? Thank you, Archangel Raphael. There's the card. And Archangel Michael about parents' safety. What do we need to know? Thank you. Okay. So the message about your parents' health is yes. Okay. So it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, help me to trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. So really what Raphael is saying, whatever you feel about your parents' health is the truth. It's yes. Okay. So it's like I feel you're coming to terms with something. You've got to accept something. There's something you've got to come to terms with about your parents. And, we lose our parents. It's a natural part of life. It's hard. It's really hard. And it's really hard when they go through things physically. And we have to see that and deal with that. But it makes us stronger. And everything happens for soul growth. So that's what you're being reminded of. It's like you're being put into an acceptance energy of what's coming or what's going on. And also, you're not going to be alone. I feel you're dealing with your own issues here about being abandoned or being alone. Because, when we lose our parents, we feel like an orphan. We feel like we've got no one. I know personally because I've been through both. Both my mum and dad have passed away. And when I lost my mum in 2021, it's a weird feeling. You feel like, you're never alone anyway, but you feel like, oh, what now? Who now? Because you always know that, no matter what the relationship really between your mum and your dad, they're always there for you. And when they're not there physically, it's you go into fear. But they're always there because they're always up there. But I don't feel you need to know. It's not like I'm saying they're going to pass away. What I'm saying to you is I feel what you're going through with your parents' health right now is bringing up fear within you about losing them or something that you were dealing with about your own safety. Or maybe your own health. You're thinking about your own health. And, you're being shown in this card that you are a child of God. And that you are always protected and always loved. And you're never going to be alone no matter what. And also, God is in charge. Wow, thank you, Archangel Michael. What a message. So God is in charge of what happens. God is in charge of when they pass. God is in charge of what's next. So you have to surrender. And understand that, okay? They are on a journey of growth and healing just like you are. Dear God, please help me to let go of the fear around this situation. Giving it in full faith and trust to you, to divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal anything and everyone involved. So Archangel Michael is saying, God is in charge of what happens. And Raphael is saying, you're never going to be alone. So understand everything that's happening with their health and safety is happening for the highest good of all. And it's all in divine and perfect order. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just put these cards back. We've got, next question is guided by fire, the amazing Rob. Rob says, hi Liz, any messages from Avery from this past weekend? I spent St. Patrick's Day with Avery in the 5D. And he was super close with me on Sunday. Wow. So what does he want to say to you right now? What does he want to say to you? So a couple of cards coming out there. He's saying to you, I left you before you could leave me because I have abandonment fears. So that's what he's saying to you. And I feel that's also connected with something you may have experienced together in a previous lifetime. I feel what that is about this is coming through very strong, okay? It's amazing when I connect with your energy what comes through. In a past life that you've had together, he's been the one to pass away first, okay? Because he was afraid if you went first, he would be left behind. And that brought up big abandonment issues that he's brought into this lifetime. And that's something he's healing. So it's not like he's saying in this life right now, I left you before you could leave me. He's bringing that into this awareness. Now, this may have been something you've spoke about in the 5D or something you may be aware of that you've had past lives. And, you know, like me that, we're not meant really to connect in, huge ways with past lives because we're living in this lifetime now. It's interesting to think about past lives, but we can get sucked into the past and the time is now. But what he's saying is, I have abandonment fears in this lifetime because, of what happened in the past. And also, he's saying it isn't you. I've just been hurt so many times in the past that I have a hard time trusting. So he's making you aware. And I feel that you may have had really intense conversations recently, or you've been connecting in a very powerful spiritual way and having intense discussions in some way about these things. And it's like he's validating what you know. It isn't you. I just have been hurt so many times in the past that I have a hard time trusting. And look what he's been through, So he's saying, of course I trust you. I just need to work some stuff out. And he's also healing these abandonment issues connected with the past. But I definitely got the message. The message you need to hear today is, in a past life, he left first because he was scared of being alone. That's what he wants you to know. Isn't that a powerful one? I hope that helps, okay? Wow, that's everyone. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. It means so much. I'm going to answer a couple more. I've been on for 2 hours. That's flown by. What time? Wow, it's 10:10. Or I'm going to do a couple more and then I'm going to go off because I'm going to have some breakfast and live. Cairo has made me feel really hungry. Talk about scrambled eggs. So Jordan says, are you vegan because you look like it? No, I'm not vegan at all, okay? And that's your perception of me. I don't really care what you think. We've got, let's have a look here. I'm just looking for a message. Lisa B says, why did he go to my friends and now he won't even talk? It's making me so angry. So clearly you're learning to release anger anyway. Okay, you're learning to release, or he's triggered you in some way, or this has triggered you in some way. So you release this kind of energy out of you. But, if he's gone to a friend's and he won't talk to you, it's because he needs to work something out. What we tend to do on this journey is take everything personally. And as we grow as a spiritual being, we learn not to. We learn to rise above the situation. So really what you're angry about is the fact that he's around other people and he's not talking to you. So you have to forgive yourself for feeling that way, for feeling jealous or irritated or angry by it, and realise that the people he's around are probably helping him anyway to understand what he's going through in his own way. So the angels are asking you to release anger and fear and focus on peace. We've got, let's have a look. See, we've got, let's just get rid of this person here, okay? And then I can see what I'm doing. We've got Surrender says, thanks so much, Mum, for lovely readings. It resonates with me. I claim these readings. Thank you so much. Let's pull you a little card. Let's do a little dragon card. A message for you. The message is, you're being given strength right now to stand in your power with wisdom. So you've got the royal blue and gold dragon around you. So in other words, you've got the power of Archangel Michael with you and the illumination of Archangel Uriel with you. So you can awaken to your own majesty and remember who you are. Wear your cloak of power with pride. So this means be true to yourself and walk in your wisdom. And wow, you've got the Emerald Dragon connected with Archangel Raphael, bringing in healing energy and cosmic abundance. So you've got Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Uriel around you. The angel of power, the angel of healing, and the angel of illumination. It says, good fortune is coming to you. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection and align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. So you're stepping into a higher way of being. And the angels are with you every step of the way. Very powerful. That's why the readings and the messages are resonating with you, because you're tuned into that. I hope that helps, okay? And we got a message for Brittany there. Thank you for being here, honey. Good morning, Liz. Is there any messages that Austin has for me? What would he like me to know? Thank you for the donation. So what does Austin want you to know today? A few cards coming out. Wow. So the first thing he's saying, I love who I am when I'm with you. So he loves the person he becomes when he's connecting with you, when he's feeling you, when he's around you. I love who I am when I'm with you. And this is also about the things he's going through in his life. You know, he's going through things in his life that affect him, you know, that make him feel certain ways. And he's saying, it doesn't matter what's going on in my life. I feel better when you're there. I know this is a spiritual connection. So he knows it is. Again, he may not recognize what the label is, but he certainly knows what it is. I'm holding back because I don't know what I want yet. And that's nothing to do with you. That's to do with his lifestyle. Because he said, I'm a better person when I'm with you. I love who I am when I'm with you. So he's dealing with, what do I need to change? Is this lifestyle working for me? I'm not good at expressing my feelings, and I wish you could just look into my heart and feel all the love that I have for you. So he said, I can't express myself right now, but try looking deeper and looking closer and going within. So close your eyes, breathe, and you'll feel the love. And he's saying, never underestimate how much I do love you. I might not show it, but you really are my one true love. Wow, that's a powerful message. So what he's saying to you is, I love who I am when I'm with you, and I know something has to change, and I'm working out what that is, and I'm holding back because of that. That's the only reason why. So don't doubt the love. Great messages for the start of a new week. I hope that helps, okay? We got Silent. Thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from Linton? We are in separation. What do you need to know about Linton? What do you need to know about Linton? So Linton is saying to you, my biggest regret is letting you go. So he regrets the way things have happened. And obviously it's never over between you, but he's regretting the way it's happened. He's saying, that's my biggest regret, letting you go. I'm sorry I can't be what you need right now. You deserve someone who is worthy of your love. So what he's saying is, I can't be that person yet. I'm not ready yet. I regret letting you go because I love you, but it was the right thing to do because I have to become this person who's worthy of your love. And that's what he's working on right now. And he's saying it's just too complicated for us to be together right now. So he's helping you to understand that the separation is assisting the connection right now. It's preparation for union. It's helping you both become what you need to be, or who you need to be. And he needs to be someone who's worthy of your love. And that means he's working on self-worth. The connection requires communication, but you've been shown that it'll come in at the right time. But you can communicate right now through telepathy, through feelings, through signs, synchronicities, music, other ways. And the connection requires separation for the communication to come in. So it says, time apart is an opportunity to focus on healing. So it's happening to bring in communication. So the communication will come. Okay, it's not like it's over. It's going to happen when he can give to you the right way. And, if you've seen some of the readings I've been doing lately, where they're saying, I'll understand if you want to be with someone else. It's not like he wants you to be with someone else. What he's saying is, you deserve someone who's worthy of your love. And I can't be that person yet. And if you need to be with someone like that, it's going to hurt me, but I understand. And you know that you don't want that. But it's like he's trying to make you realise what he wants more than anything else is for you to be happy. And he wants to be the reason you smile, not the reason you cry. Okay, so that's what he's working on. That's why the separation. I hope that helps, okay? We've got K Hearts fan. Thank you for the donation. Honey, message from my person and the divine. Thank you. So what does your person want to say to you? What does your person want to say to you? I have visions about us being together forever. I have visions. Okay, so what he's saying is, I see the future and the future is with you. And that we are going to be together forever. And that's also a confirmation that he's recognising that you are more than just a relationship, that you are souls. The message from heaven is that you are a strong and powerful leader, that you can overcome anything in your life. And also that love is about releasing judgment. not blaming anyone or not taking things personally. Love everyone equally, for we are all one. So I feel what you're really being reminded here is that you're going to be together when you can both give equally to each other. And that's something that he's working on right now and something that you're both moving towards. But he sees you as being together. And the strong and powerful leader is also about your mission and your purpose and moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? So I've been going for 2 hours and 14. I'm going off in a minute, but I've just seen a message come in from Reika. I really don't want to spam the chat, but due to money issues, I'm unable to pop my chat. You see, the thing is, it's not that I want to just continuously do donations. I'm really grateful for donations. But, I have to prioritise them, as I'm sure you can understand. And I've been on for 2 hours. So there's only so many questions I can answer in the time that I have. There's only one of me and there's many of you. And that's why I say, if something's resonating with you, whether I've spoke directly to you or not, the message will be for you. So it's more likely, Rekha, that you've already received your message in some other way. I'm sorry, but I really need your help. That's why I'm posting my question repeatedly. Well, let me see if I can find your question. Okay, I'm looking for your question now. I can't actually see your question. So this is the thing, when you're guided, the message will come when you're guided, not when you are desperate for the answer, okay? So you've said, I'm Palumi. May I know my person's true feelings towards me? There's a lot of misunderstanding and on and off situation between us. Any angel message? Well, the first message, you've got to surrender. You've got to let go. You're clearly in fear right now about what's going on. And that's why you're in this kind of desperate energy. I need to know. You've got to connect with yourself. It's about a journey back to the self. Your person lives in you. So when you meditate or breathe or calm your mind and shut out the distractions of the physical world, which means the ego and the struggle and the situation, you'll always be able to connect with your truth. Okay? Hey, Yara, I see you. Wait a minute, Yara. I see you. Okay, the message for you, Rekha, is, Palami, I can still feel you. I feel our connection getting stronger. So even if there's misunderstandings on and off, he feels you and he feels the connection and it's getting stronger. Okay, that's what he feels. So the angel's saying you've got to let go of the stress around this. Get back to yourself. When you let go and surrender, he'll move forward, okay? The angel's saying you will achieve success. Remember who helped you get there and stay grateful. So right now, focus on gratitude. Your person hurting you in this way and going through these things with you is shifting things for you. Balance your energy through grounding and breath work. That's what they want you to do right now. If you balance yourself and ground yourself, you're going to feel better. Everything is happening the way it's meant to. Have faith in divine timing. So you've got to have faith. And that's the same thing when you come on here and say, answer my question. You have to have faith in the divine and in divine timing. That's your message, okay? Yara, I see you. Let's do you a message, okay? I think you're probably just asking about your person, what you need to know. Or, yeah, there it's come out anyway. The message for you is, I ended it because I had other things going on that needed my attention. So what he's really saying to you is, it's not over between us. I pulled away or I moved away in my own way because I need to give myself attention right now to work out where I'm going and what to do, or dealing with his situation. So it feels like he's saying, I've got other things going on right now that need my attention. And once I've dealt with them, I'll come back to you. I didn't mean to end things with you or be quiet or, be silent. It's just I got things going on. So I feel what you need to know today is he's busy, and I feel he's busy as we've started this new week. So you're being guided to just breathe through what's going on and just trust that things are moving forward. Yeah, change is coming in. Get ready for positive change. Okay, something is shifting. I hope that helps, okay? It's like he's saying to you, I'm making the adjustments required to make the changes to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? And I saw someone mention something about the angel of death, okay? I saw something about that. I just want to say, okay, all the angels are beautiful. Archangel Azrael is what you may call the angel of death. He's there to comfort anyone who's lost a loved one. He's there for any grief counselling you need. He's there to transition us to the other side. So it's not the angel of death like he's a scary being. He's actually one of the most gentle, loving archangels there is. Archangel Azrael will be there for you if you want to connect with a loved one on the other side. If you do mediumship, anything like that, call on Archangel Raziel to be with you. So I'm going off now, guys. I've been on for 2 hours and 18. I've got channel work to do today. So I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. I've only got 28 likes, and I'm sure I've answered more questions than that. So try and get the likes up. Ascension Angels, Warriors, Angel Family, Earth Angels. Like my videos, even because it helps me. Not only does it help me share these with more people, but it helps me to know that you're enjoying what I'm doing and that you're grateful that I'm here, because I'm grateful you're here. So let's make it an energy exchange in that way. So if I've answered your question, you've enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you for being here, sending you so much love. If I can, I'll be live tomorrow, but more than likely be Wednesday. But I'll see you soon. Mwah.